Okay, so I have no memory of where we are. No, I do. Are we in Glenfaffen Ruins? No, we're in the Endless Paths. I don't remember being in the Endless Paths. Or maybe I vaguely do. Maybe I vaguely do. I don't think Cass can do a convincing Lich run anyway. He will still be trying to pick the goodest options. But the question is it not good storytelling to be a good guy who is trying to be good, but inevitably ends up being evil? I feel like that's more of a compelling character. Like a bad guy, or should I say no, a good guy that does bad things for all the right reasons. And then eventually it leads him down a path of evil. I feel like that's just good writing. That's the sort of Lich run I would do, you know? Like, oh my god, we need to stop the demons. We need to close the world wound. But at what cost? But at what cost? Do I want to be a zombie boy? Not really. But chat has demanded it so many times that I'm probably going to have to do it at some point. Oh, jeez. Can you guys imagine what it's going to be like when I spend another 200 hours or whatever going through Pathfinder? We get to the point where I can choose the Lich path, and I inevitably turn around and say, "No, I can't do it," and I just pick a Zata again. The morally conflicted anti-hero. Ooh, I do love oh fuck. I do love anti-heroes. I've said this many times now. I really like anti-heroes. I don't know if chat has demanded it will count as a moral conflict. I don't know, like, it's Twitchman. Twitchman is the superhero that must do what chat demands. And therefore, I think chat has demanded it would serve as a substantial moral conflict for him. Earth Blights. Don't remember what attacks we need to use on you, so let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, but now I remember. It's okay, guys. I'll pick this back up fairly quickly, he says. Famous last words. I don't believe knockdown works on you. So let's go ahead and try... just straight up attacking, I suppose. Let's go ahead and use... I think that's like basically a bonus spell slot, so let's use that. We don't have... Oh, yeah, no, we do have enough for Puppet Master. We'll wait for someone else to come out, though. We will send you guys over here. Actually, I'll send you over there as well. And you. Because I'm sure there's more of them in it. Yep, there is. Okay. Obey your master. Your life burns faster. Boom, obey your master. There we go. You two on them. We will have you do... wounding... No, marked prey first. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, Nicaea, we were just discussing the inevitability of me one day being forced into doing a Lich playthrough for Pathfinder. I really am... I didn't think I was going to be looking forward as much to Rogue Trader as I am. I'm still not convinced that it's going to give me the same sort of satisfaction that Pathfinder did, purely because of the differing rule set or whatever. Also the combat style is going to be somewhat different, I think, because of ranged weapons. But I think just being able to play through another story told by Owlcat is going to be so good. So good. Like, I've been watching little lore videos. I haven't absorbed any of it, but I've been watching little lore videos on the YouTubes. That's another thing that I'll do when I get back from work. I make food, and then if I'm not watching Breaking Bad, I might put a little YouTube video on to watch before bed. And I've been watching little lore videos about, like, 40k, because I know nothing about it. And I feel like I should at least try and know, or try and learn something about it before Rogue Trader comes out. It is inevitable, for I, first of the Vera, held fate hostage until it makes you play Lich in Pathfinder. Lore about what in 40k? Just about, like, the universe or the world setting as a whole, really. I haven't delved too far into it yet, but I just wanted to know the basics. Nothing is stuck in my brain yet, so I'm just going to keep watching lore videos until I start to get the gist of it. I've also been enjoying the horror stories that were written back in, like, 2019, I think No, 28. I think the first ones were 2018. But apparently there was like a bunch of horror stories that were released within the Warhammer 40k universe. And so I started listening to some of those. Boy oh boy, they're pretty freaky, but like ding dang damn, they are good. Pretty damn good. Right, we can't do Puppet Master again. We can't do anything actually. Oh boy, let's target that. So you go around to that one. You to that one, and me to that one.
Dead on.
I think I can look at chat. I think we're good. The general stuff's good to know. It's massive. Even after 1 year of watching lore videos, I'm still a novice in it. And the horror stories are good in 40k as well. Have you read Watcher in the Rain? I did. I listened to someone read Watcher in the Rain, and boy oh boy, it was cool. It was very cool. It kind of reminded me of like Lovecraftian fiction, in a good way. Like it had that sort of eerie vibe where like you're not sure what it is you're dealing with. Oh, this is going to come back to bite me, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. These machines, they were making blights. Let's go scouting mode.
Nice and quiet.
What's this? Ooh. Ooh, I wonder if the garnet goes in that. Nope, maybe not. But yeah, Watcher in the Rain was one. There was another one. I think it was called The Way Out. Like, a lot of them have twists. A lot of them. Like, well, I think the 2 or 3 of them that I've read, or that I've listened to being read, have had like pretty big twists at the end, which have kind of made me be like, oh, what? But yeah. Make sure no one sees you taking the body to the kitchen. Make sure no one sees you taking the... Wait, what's... Is that from Watcher in the Rain? I don't remember that specific line. Hello, voices. Good day, sir. I hope you're well. Happy New Year to you too. I hope you had a good Christmas. Oh, it is from Watcher in the Rain? I don't remember that line. Is that from the... Oh, wait, is that in the... Is that something someone says in the... In the asylum? I can't remember now. I can't remember. My memory's not what it used to be. I remember the main plot points at least. Don't spoil The Way Out. Oh no, don't worry, I won't. I will not spoil it. I will simply say it was good. It was very good. And there was a cool little twist. Wait. I think there's 15 levels, right? So we're halfway there. Although I'm not gonna spend a full stream doing endless paths. It's got to be said. I'm not gonna do that. But I will try and at least finish this level. Oh, now I remember Nicaea. Or at least I think I do. It's when they're on the ship at the end, right? And they hear the tapping. I think. 8 more to go. Good luck. Ding dang damn. I think I'll need it. Only at level 7. Noob. Ah, it's all time based, right? I'm just gonna have to be a newbie boy until we get to like what classifies as no longer noob? Maybe 12? At 12 I'll be one of the big boys. At 15 I'll be a god among men. Possibly. Wait, are these bodies? Oh, beware traveler, greater souls than yours. What? Fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit the bed. Shite. I didn't think he was going to walk forward. Ardra Animat. That's a big one. A dragon? Spectre? Animats? A dragons? And an Ardra Animat. Yikes. Okay, let's you two on that one. Mark it as well. Let's have you go ahead and just tank the shit out of them. You go over there. I'll go... I will go there. See how that works.
Ready, Watcher.
Oh, this could get dicey. Then again, I think we might be over leveled for this. Based on the first encounter alone. Oh, that part? Kill them and take their loot. I want all the loot. Everyone knows that. I want all the loot. You're high level, you've got this. Of course you have no dedicated healer, but still. Listen. You don't need a healer. When you've got reviving excitation, you know? If someone dies, I'll just bring them back. But I think we can escape without a healer as long as we're over-leveled. If we weren't so over-leveled, it would definitely be more difficult. You are stunned, correct? Yes, you are. Let's go ahead and use Puppet Master on... Ooh, who do we want? Who do we want? That one. You are confused, so you will attack us. That's not good. Let's go ahead and... Oh! Frame rate just went to shit. Why was that? Why is Pillars of Eternity making my frame rate go to shit? Or maybe it's not. Maybe this is just normal. Adair, it would be very good if you would help us rather than helping them. It's not good at all. We need to pull you back. And I need you back as well. Retreat! Yep. This is going to shit in a handbasket. Please do that. Fuck, you need to pull back as well. Why won't you heal? Are you so... Oh, wait, no. He's not suffering from confusion. It's just Adair has floored him. Adair, you son of a bitch. You're supposed to be... I don't know. You're not supposed to attack me, okay? You're supposed to attack the enemies. Adair, you're going to kill me. Adair, you're actually going to kill me. Why? Why do you do this? Can I use... Oh no, Adair's back. Adair is back with us. Okay, great. Right, in that case, heal, please. Heal again. Because I've done enough. Oh boy. Healer would have been a good idea. Who needs a healer when your enemies are dead? Yeah, just go straight DPS, right? Don't even need a tank. Just a full team of DPS. You are nasty. Oh my god. Is that thing just producing more and more? I feel like there's more of these guys than there was to start with. TPK is one way to learn a healer's value. Yeah. It's been too long since I've played this. I think this is a losing battle. You're down. I need to get rid of that. Or myself. Either or.
That's it.
Ooh, that was rough. Right, you're stunned. You're in the middle of them. Just keep doing that, I suppose.
Hey. Rest up, it.
Run.
Damn it.
Okay, you're stunned. Never mind. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's the duplicate. Of course it is. Right, so Adair is still alive, though, right? Come on, Adair, here. Never mind. Sagani's still alive, though, right?
Careful,
Come on, Sagani, run away.
number.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's just, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. In this system, the healer class is a must-have. It can do decent DPS while debuffing and healing. Oh shit! Maybe it doesn't. It does. Maybe it doesn't. Wait. Are you? No, I literally loaded the game from further in than this, so there's no way that. So that's an autosave. 18 days, 18 oh, there we go. There we go. 18 days and 21 hours. That must be the save. Why would it... that seems counterintuitive. Never mind. I think we would have to go back to the surface to change the party composition, right? Like I say, it's been a while since I've played. I've kind of totally forgotten everything. I think I do need to go back up, but there's a stairwell over here. Who am I going to switch out, though? I like having Grieving Mother in the party. I also like having Sagani in the party. Maybe I want to get rid of Kanar. That leaves us with just 2 melee boys, though. Then again, I feel as though maybe we drop Sagani. Let's try that. We'll drop Sagani, and then we'll put Durance. We'll put Durance back in the party, and then at least we have a little bit of healing, because that was rough. Fuck. Is there a master stairwell nearby, or do I just need to keep? I think it's every 5 levels, right? So it'll be up another level. We need to find Crap's Crad to round the party off. Oh my god. Crap's Crad? Lich playthrough? Oh fuck, I shouldn't joke about things like that. Because some of you will take it seriously and start begging for a Crap's Crad Lich playthrough. It's not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. Let me see. So, I think it's every 5 levels that there's a master stairwell. I might be wrong. Nope, I'm right. There we go. There's a first time for everything. Who is that? No, never mind. I've already looted that. What's my watch buzzing for? Oh, it's telling me to get more steps in, guys. Would you guys mind if I stopped the stream and went and did some steps? Would that be okay? BRB, gonna eat dinner and take a shower. No worries, Nicaea. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Oh boy, oh boy. My tea is starting to go cold. I need to hurry up with that. And then we can drink some cola, right? That's the deal. I drink my tea. That means I can drink some cola. I've still yet to try some Dark Tide. I want to try that.
Keeps coming along nicely.
Honestly, I thought those were enemies there. I was about to go full combat mode. You're running out of time. Some great RPGs are coming out this year, and you need to fulfill the promises that you've made thus far. I don't know if I've made any promises, and I also don't know if any of the promises that I make should be trusted. I think that's the lesson here. Boy, oh boy. I wish I had more time to stream. I really do. Unfortunately, God. Don't we all know it? Work comes first. Work comes first. But yeah. I'm at the minute, I'm saving up to buy a van. I say a van. I don't mean like a white van. I'm saving up. I would really like to buy a Ford Sprinter, like a retro style Ford Sprinter from like the late 70s, early 80s. I don't think that's going to happen purely because V8s are just ridiculously expensive to run in today's economy. So that probably isn't going to happen. But I'm going to find some sort of like van like that, and I want to put some travel cots in the back, and I want to kit it out so that I can just drive up to Scotland and just, you know, at a weekend if I want to, then on a whim I can just drive up to Scotland and just go wild camping because it's totally legal up there. Never trust internet personality. Oh god, is that what I am now? Am I an internet personality? I think I'm just a dumbass on the internet. That's my preferred title. Would you play High on Life on stream? Yeah, sure. I'd play that. I've played like half an hour of it off stream, and it is the sort of game I'd like to play. Just a little silly adventure game. Have you seen the CoffeeZilla / Logan Paul stuff? Great drama. No, I have not. I've seen that Logan Paul is apologizing for something, I think. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Is that something that I should be looking up? Because, yeah, like...
I have heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true that there are riots in Defiance Bay? And that Avar Wolfgren has been slain?
Shit, did I not talk to you after that, steward? Just a little nod. How terrible, but I am glad that you are unharmed, my lord. I can only hope the city recovers. What's the state of the keep? Are we good? I have to say, my lord, you've done an impressive job of restoring the keep. I don't think a mouse could sneak past the walls. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully there's no holes in the walls for mice to sneak past, sneak through. Well, on to business. Oh. Yes, quite. I think we can probably do another one of these, right? Oh, no. It's not finished yet. Another almost 2 days. Right, I want to change my party. And I've forgotten how to do that. Is it camp? No, it's not. Feel free to offer advice, guys. Meanwhile, I'm going to catch up on what's happening in chat. NFTs are a scam everywhere. The problem is influencers who encourage people to buy into scams using their names. In this case, he literally created the scam. Oh, what? Logan Paul created a scam? Is that a surprise? I mean, the guy's not a douchebag, right? That's the impression I got of him. He came out with some big NFT project and loads of people bought into it. He hired a load of scammers. He hired a load of scammers to manage the project. If scammers are being paid to manage a project, does that not make them a scammager? Let's just call them scammagers. So he hired a load of scammagers to manage the project who scammed him. Then instead of explaining to all the normal people who invested what happened, he said literally nothing about it for the last year and moved on to other projects. Yeah, so the guy's a dumb douchebag who doesn't really understand what he's doing and was dumb enough to get scammed whilst trying to scam people. What's the life lesson here? Just don't trust people on the internet, I think. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Marshall Forwin. Marshall Forwin, can you tell me how to change my party? It's been a while, Marshall. I'm sorry, I know it's a dumb question, but like I've totally forgotten. Have you seen the Logan Paul steals your wallet? Oh my god, Josh, I actually I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one. It was fucking hilarious. I was crying with laughter. Oh my god, I fucking love that video. The fucking POV shot as he starts trying to steal the guy's pants as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. So let me try and figure out how to... There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere. So I want to get rid of Sagani, and I'm going to put Durance back in the party. And then I'm going to level him up as well. Boom. Castle management screen or at the end? Oh yeah, it was for the castle management screen. I didn't realize you could do it at the inn. I think the last time I wasted a load of time traveling back to Cadnua to do it. I'll have to try and keep that in mind. Boom. I mean, I kind of like Armor of Faith, but Divine Terror sounds pretty Durance, you know? Seems like it fits. Kick Kanar off? Yeah, the thing is, though, you know, even though I really like Sagani and I like her pet, I don't know how I feel about the idea of having 4 ranged members of the party and only 2 melee. I think it might throw the balance off a bit. Especially with the group of enemies that I know I'm going up against, who are mostly melee, I believe. Fairly certain they were all, well, the majority of them were melee. And I think a dare can only tank 4 enemies at a time. And I think I can only do 1. Or maybe, no, just 1 I think. I don't think 2, just 1. Boom, let's do it. You would have 3 melee and 4 range. I suppose that's a good point, actually. Yeah, we would have the pet. We would have her little Itumak. We would have Itumak. You know what? You've twisted my arm. I'm convinced. Itumak can fill up for Kanar.
Safe travels.
Yep, you too. Goodbye. Boom. Let's do it. How much copper did I have? Oof, 27,000. Nice. That's a spicy meatball. I don't know, Durance looks like a melee kind of guy to me. I think, you know, you say that and then we put him in melee and he dies immediately. Nice pirate hat. Oh, wait, what? At what level does Durance stop looking like a bum? Never. Never. The Eternal Bum. That's his nickname. The Eternal Bum. The Eternal Bottom. That could mean something else entirely. Yikes. Guess is so easy to manipulate. I wouldn't say that was manipulation. You just made a valid point and I went with it. Wait, is the master staircase over? No, it's just stairs over there. That looked like a door. Apparently it's not. Go take a look anyway. Because I could see something on the other side. Nope. Maybe not. Never mind. Down we go. If it's a secret door, you might want the whole party to do a drive-by to roll for perception. It's a good point. I'll have to try and keep it in mind next time we come down. I'm fairly certain people have been telling me to go and check out that level for secret doors and whatnot and little secret loot and things for a while now. But I haven't done it. I will at some point, I'm sure. Maybe once we've completed the Endless Dungeons, I'll go through every level and try and find hidden loot that we missed. Probably do that off stream. Doesn't seem like something worthy of doing on stream. But yeah, I'm actually really hyped for I've only been reminded of this because I watched the trailer again the other day. But Dreadwolf, really hyped for it. Not to an unhealthy level, I don't think. It's not that I'm like gonna go in blind and be like, I'm gonna play this terrible game and I'm gonna say it's really good. I want it to be good. I want it to be good. It might be terrible. I don't think it will be. I've not hated any of the Dragon Age games. There's been flaws, yes, but I've not hated any of them. I've enjoyed every single one of them I've played. And I like the story. Regardless of whether or not the gameplay has been amazing in every single Dragon Age game, I have liked the story that the trilogy so far has told. So what is coming out this year? Baldur's Gate 3? Is Dreadwolf? Yes, Dreadwolf, I believe, was confirmed for this year. Baldur's Gate 3 is indeed coming out this year. The Hogwarts game does look cool, but I feel as though... I feel as though I've seen a lot of negativity towards it, and I'm not clued up on why the negativity is there. It might just be because of the J.K. Rowling drama, or Rowling drama. I'm not really sure if there's valid reasons for it, or if it's just people saying, let's boycott this, even though she's already got all the money she could possibly need from it. So the only people who are actually hurting is the game studio. I don't know. But personally, I didn't see anything that struck me as a massive red flag to do with the game itself. It just seems to be the J.K. Rowling stuff that people are hopping on. Or talking about. I'm only hyped for Warhammer. Oh, the Rogue Traders. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if it's going to scratch the same itch that Pathfinder did. I don't think it will because it's an entirely different system. Probably going to be mechanically different as well due to the focus on ranged weapons. But I think the storytelling... I'm hoping we get the same level of storytelling that we've seen in like the past two Owlcat games. If there is that level of storytelling and that in-depth sort of involvement with the companions, then yes, it will be very good. It's just the J.K. Rowling stuff. They want to cancel it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't care what people's opinions are on, you know, the J.K. Rowling stuff. I'm certainly not going to offer my opinions because it's just a waste of time talking about that sort of thing. But I think that regardless of whether or not you like or dislike J.K. Rowling, the only people that will suffer from boycotting that game is the studio that are making it and the team that have worked on it. She's already fucking bankrolled, guys. She's made so much fucking money already. Like, it's not gonna set her back. You know, it's like when people say, "Oh, I'm not going to buy the books now because because I'm not going to fund her." Guys, she fucking made her money, and then they made movies, so she made more money. She's good. You can't harm her. You know, it's not gonna work. So either play the game and play it and rate it based on what it is, or don't play it, you know, but don't go ahead and like start trying to cancel something just because of the person who wrote the source material. I mean, then again, I don't even really think that she had anything to do with the game, right? Or am I totally wrong there? Also, there's a Mass Effect game in the works. It won't come out this year, but still, yeah, I think that's probably like 2025, right? I don't know. I'm kind of like, how to phrase it? I am not super hyped about the Mass Effect game, but I am anticipating something good. I think anything will be better than Andromeda, right? I enjoyed Andromeda. I didn't hate it, but it was not a good Mass Effect game. It was basically Inquisition in space. That's what it reminded me of. And I just didn't think it worked. It looked like, to me, it just looked like a Dragon Age Inquisition reskin. It didn't do anything for me. It was okay. I had fun playing it. But it was basically just Dragon Age Inquisition in space. It didn't feel like a Mass Effect game. Apparently it's also anti-Semitic because goblins. Yeah, I mean, I said the same thing when we saw some things come out about like D&D and like comparisons that were made between racist tropes and the tropes of fictional species in D&D. And I said then, I don't get it. It's fiction, and I think that if people are looking into fiction to a level where they're almost anticipating hateful, or no, not hateful, but they're just anticipating hate to be prevalent in it, and for some sort of connection to the real world. Of course, there's going to be a connection to the real world, but it doesn't, like, it's just a game. It's just a game. You know, and at the end of the day, if someone reads something and thinks, "Oh, this is offensive," and I would not want to use it in my game, don't use it. It's all good. It's just fictional. You can remove it. That's the wonderful thing about like D&D. I know it's a bit different with like a video game, but I don't really feel as though the whole goblin thing is a connection to, you know, anti-Semitism, like in the slightest. I don't get it. Goblins have been long-nosed money grabbers as long as I can remember. They always were in WoW. Yeah, like, they were in WoW. They were always, like, the greedy... But, like, I feel like people are looking quite deeply into that. Like, maybe... I don't know. It's just... I feel like the people that are looking into it and are saying, "Oh, these goblins, they really like money. That must mean that the game's anti-Semitic." I feel as though those people are judging Judaism and Jews in the same way that Hitler did. Like, the whole, like, big nose stereotype and things like that, like, they were literally measuring people's noses in Germany in the 30s. Like, they were measuring their noses to determine whether or not they were Jewish. If people are gonna look at a race, like, honestly, I feel like the people that are making that comparison are being more offensive than you know, they're not doing anything positive. They're just being offensive. I find it to be just ridiculous. She didn't invent them. She didn't invent what, sorry? Maybe she invested in NFTs and lost it all. She could have done. I don't think so, though. I think she's probably a cunning woman that's invested her monies away smartly. Heidi ho, Spark. Good day to you, sir. I hope you've been well. I hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Boo, sci-fi. Dragons and wizards only, please. I feel like Mass Effect was one of the few instances where I kind of enjoyed a sci-fi setting. I'm hoping that Rogue Trader's the same. But to be honest, I feel like Rogue Trader... Like, I feel like Warhammer is just as much fantasy as it is sci-fi. You know what I mean? I don't get the nose thing. I don't think I could tell if someone was... Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Like, for all you guys know, I could be Jewish. I feel like if anyone is to say, "Oh, you can tell that someone worships, you can tell that someone follows this religion because of this physical trait," it's like it's a load of bullshit. A load of bullshit. Also, Flanders. I hope to see Crypt of the Necrodancer on stream. So, Spark, I've just been saying, well, earlier on, I have not had a lot of time to stream, and I probably won't have much time to stream over the next, like, I'm hoping it's just going to be a few more weeks, but I haven't had a lot of time to stream at all. So my main focus with the streams at the minute is Pillars. We're going to get this finished, and then we'll see what comes after that. But I think after we've done Pillars, the first Pillars game, I think we're gonna try and play some, like, smaller games, some, like, fun little wacky games. So Crypt of the Necrodancer might come up there. I'd like to do High on Life. I'm told that it's not a very long game. I could probably play it in a few long sessions on stream. But yeah, I don't want to dive too quickly back into something that's large scale in terms of story, because, like I say, I don't have a lot of time to stream at the minute. So when I do stream, I want to make sure that I'm doing something that's small and contained, as opposed to starting something that's a very large story, and then potentially it could be like, it might be that I do 2 streams one week, and then the next week I can't do anything, and then, you know, the week after I do 1 stream. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather do, like, small contained streams for a while until I can get back to a decent schedule. That sounds like a funny side stream of Kess pulling his hair out. Oh, is Crypt of the Necrodancer supposed to be really difficult? I spent a good few hours in the game and didn't manage to graduate from dog shit. No more Chunkers game? No more Chunkers games? You? Jewish? Prove it. No proof, no proof. I will provide no proof. I also, let's point out, guys, let's point out, okay, I was perhaps just making an example, okay? I was not trying to, perhaps I was not trying to say that I am Jewish. I'm not Jewish. As much as I love distracting Flanders from completing the game, causing it to take 3 times longer, I live for the variety. Yeah, I want to get back to variety, honestly. Like it was a really good time when I had like 1 or 2 streams a week that I was doing a main focus game, like a main playthrough, and then the other streams I was doing, you know, different things. Like I say, it's going to depend on... Wait, can I not go down? Is this not go... Oh no, that's going up. Fuck. It's just going to depend on... Where the fuck's the master staircase? Never mind. It's just going to depend on what my schedule's looking like, because work is crazy busy. 12-hour shifts, 5-6 days a week has meant that I have not had much time for streaming or anything else really. But once that evens out and we get onto a usual or regular work week, then I will try and go back to regular streaming. Only one way to find out. Show us the scar. Ding dang damn. Is that voices making it dirty in chat? Is that voices making it somewhat dirty in chat? It can't be. Voices would never do that, right? I love seeing Cass trying new games. You get to see his bois. What's my bois? What's my bois face? Bois? Bois? Distracted? Cass is never distracted. He plays at the pace he means to. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Guys, you've got to realize I'm a scatterbrained piece of shit, okay? I don't play games in you know, the same way that most other people play games. If you haven't realized this by now, there's something wrong. Poke the door! Open for me! Okay, never mind. Wait, what if we went into scouting mode and then tried to poke the door?
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
I am a smart son of a bitch. Minus the bitch. I'm just a son of a. No new year, new voices. I don't know. I don't believe in that shit. The whole like new year, new me thing. I do not believe in it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think people can make positive changes. Right. Okay. So there's not. Oh wait, no, there is shit in here. Ooh. Ooh. We needed that. I think people can make positive changes for their life in the new year. Like I believe in that sort of thing, but I don't believe this whole like, oh boy, it's a new year, I'm going to be a totally new person. No, you're not. No, you're not. People aren't just created out of nothing. Like they are molded by years of, you know, experience or experiences. This is the only way I can let my inner child roam. What about Cuphead? Cuphead, would you play that? I'd considered it in the past. I'd considered it during the Hollow Knight playthrough. I had thought about it during that. The thing is, with those sorts of games, I feel as though games like Cuphead and Hollow Knight, they bring along an audience to the streams who very much want to watch you play Cuphead or Hollow Knight, but then if you want to play anything else, those people are not interested. And so I'm not really interested in like encouraging a load of backseating folks to come in and be like, I've played the game 70 times, I'll tell you where everything is. Oh, you're playing a different game? Well, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, I just don't want to surround myself with that, you know? But I might play things like that, but if I do, it's another sort of thing where it's a time investment, you know? Like, if I'm going to do a game like that, I want to do it well. Or at least I want to... Fuck, where is it? Oh, there it is. I want to invest some time into it. Like I did with Hollow Knight, which was a lot of fun. I do own Hollow Knight on Steam now. But I cannot bring myself to replay it. Not yet, anyway. Mainly because it was a lot of time spent raging, and I don't know if I need that in my life right now. I'm trying to be a more balanced individual, guys. I'm trying not to be as salty, okay? I'm not salty anymore. New year, new me. Am I right? I will say, drinking tea instead of coffee. I feel like tea just takes way longer to drink. If I drink a coffee, I get that coffee down my throat and into my body ASAP. If I'm drinking tea, I feel like I just have to sip it. Dark and Darker. Is Dark and Darker the Tarkov style fantasy dungeon delver? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the right one? If so, probably not. Mainly because I don't know, I just don't really enjoy that sort of game. There's nothing wrong with them. I understand they're good games, but I personally don't get a lot of fulfillment from it. I think it's because, again, that's the sort of game that is a time investment. Like, you have to spend a lot of, like, you have to spend hours and hours gathering gear, and then you could end up losing your gear. And yeah, I don't know, I suppose I'm more casual. I'm too casual. But it's an awesome game if you play it with 2 or more friends. Oh, there we go then. It would be great if I, probably be a great game if I had the time to sit down and play games with folks, but, well, at the minute that's certainly not the case. Like, I'm not going to say never, because it might happen. It might happen at some point, but for the time being, or for the indefinite future, probably not. Surely you have 2 more friends willing to play with you? Oh, it's nothing to do with that. It's just that I don't really have the time to sit down and play games with people. That's the short and thick of it. Wait, I've already been this way. It's over here, isn't it? The little encounter that we dealt with last time. I have forgotten the quick save button. I know that sounds dumb as fuck. Yes, it is dumb as fuck. I haven't touched a game in like 2 weeks, okay? So I've forgotten. What happened to Your Inner Nerd? I don't have time to waste playing games. I don't. I'm working 12-hour shifts like 5-6 days a week. I have like 1 day free. I mean, this week has been miraculous. I've got like 3 days sitting there spare. And I think that's only because we're waiting on a changeover at work that will allow me to retrain in a new job role again. A more permanent job role. And therefore, well, fingers crossed that's what it is, but therefore I've been given 3 days off, which means I can stream 2 days this week. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really, I just do not have time. Do not have time. I think maybe it's just the case that I'm having to spend this portion of my life, or this period of my life, like, I suppose reskilling, realistically. Beware, traveler, greater souls than yours, Walker. Right, okay, let's try and be strategic about this. You that. You that. Actually, no, that's probably not a good idea. Oh, fuck it. We'll see what happens. You that. Scani that. Heal that.
Bye.
You that. Actually, no, you good on that. You that. Okay. Right. What are the chances of us being able to just kite these 2 and then have them probably non-existent? Isn't work from home? No. No. Working from home is not an option for my job. Not at all. I have a very physical job that is essentially just like manual labor. Well, it's more than manual labor. It's a skilled job, but it relies on a lot of physicality. So working from home is not an option. I need to be at the workplace, or wherever the workplace happens to be, depending on what project is going on. But yeah, no, working from home is not an option for me.
Ready, Watcher.
Let's see how this pans out. Right, Itumak, go for that one. You've already cast that, haven't you? Let's just give it a second just to make sure. You go for that one. Dare you go for that one. Alof, go ahead and get that cast. Let's save Puppet Master until something else comes from behind. Well, oh lord, they're coming. Yikes. Hey, Nickel Stew. How you doing? Hope you're well. What level am I? Let me check. because I've forgotten. It's been a while since I've played. 9th level. Boy, oh boy. 9th level, but I might as well be first level at this point. It's been like 3 weeks since I played this game. Noob level. But yeah, I am enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. We're currently on like, what? Level... Oh, I thought we were on level 8 of the Endless Paths. Never mind. Level 7 of the Endless Paths, so we're like halfway to completion of this. I think we're probably going to do this level and then go ahead and do some of the quest line. The main quest line, should I say. Let's hope this goes a little bit better this time. From bringing a healer along.
I'm here.
Right. Time for Puppet Master, I think. Ding dong dong, my dare is stunned again. That was your first mistake, being away from this for so long. I know, right? It's made me feel like I've totally forgotten everything that I'd learned previously, and now I've just got to grit my teeth and pretend I know what I'm doing. That's the only way this is gonna go. You know? So just pretend, guys, that you're watching a master at work. There's nothing but confidence on this face, and this is all going well. That's what I'm gonna do. Following my example. Right. Spectres cannot be knocked prone, I don't believe. And I don't believe Earthblights can be either. Animats can. You guys, what are you guys focusing on? Oh, great. Itumak has turned on us. Nice. Okay. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Let's go ahead. And you're stunned as well. Wonderful. Oh, you know what? I wonder if... Let's try it. Master at work, you were bested by a bear in 2 shots. Yes, that's why I said pretend. Pretend you're watching a master at work. I am at level 12 on my first playthrough. Really enjoying the game. Yeah, I have to say, from coming from Pathfinder to this was definitely a little bit jarring in regards to the different sort of rule set and a lot of different mechanics in this. But I have to say, I'm loving the story so far. It really feels like you can't make good or bad choices. Well, no, you can make good and bad choices, but it often seems to be the case that it's more complicated than that. And I think it's like a whole extra level to the storytelling, I think. Which, as most people who come to the streams know, I love good storytelling. Moreover than anything else, I would say. That's where the love of RPGs comes from, I think. Right, you need to heal. Okay, tanks down. Wow. That went shockingly bad. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm down too. This is going well. But in fairness, he is learning. I'm slowly learning. I don't know. I don't think I'm learning at a quick rate, but I am slowly learning. I came to this game after playing through Kingmaker twice. Oh, wow, wow, wow. What playthroughs did you do? This game is a lot darker than Kingmaker, but the story is awesome. Yeah, it is definitely much darker. I'm kind of thinking that Deadfire, like the second game, that must be a lot lighter than this, right? Because I feel like from what I've seen from trailers and things, it looks like a jolly old pirate adventure, you know? It doesn't look like Depression Sim. Ooh, Sylvan Sorcerer and Kineticist. Wow, that's cool. I'm kind of, I've been tempted for a while now to go back and try and find that secret ending for Kingmaker. But the thing is, I find that from playing like Wrath of the Righteous, whenever I try to return to it, I just feel like it's like almost out of date in a way. Like, it's still a great game, but I just feel like with the features that were added in Wrath of the Righteous, it's hard for me to return to Kingmaker, unfortunately. What character am I playing? We are a Kind Wayfarer Paladin, I believe. Let me double check. Kind Wayfarer, yeah, so 9th level Paladin, Kind Wayfarer, Meadowfolk, the Living Lands Explorer. I will say, I feel as though like the background options in this have had more of a impact on the story, or at least the dialogue options, than they did in Pathfinder. It feels that way anyways. Ooh, Darkozy Paladin. Wait, are the Darkozy? Which one's the Darkozy? Are they the like the mercenary paladins? Like or is that might be the Gold Pact actually. I don't remember all the different well, I was going to say subclasses, but I suppose orders. I do find it interesting the way that the orders in this work though, in comparison to like D&D and Pathfinder rule sets. Oh, it's the oldest paladin order. Oh wait, were they oh god. There's some sort of lore about them, isn't there, where they were, I think they were established alongside one of the rulers of the world? Like, again, it's been too long since I've played or read anything about the game. You want to heal? You're stunned, so you can't. Heal Itamak, maybe? Oh boy. This is going to shit even quicker than the first time round.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
Oh dear.
Griff Uligna.
So the thing is, if the rest of the group can just hold out for long enough for Alof to actually get out of stunned and start doing some damage, please. Okay, never mind, it's over. It's over. Yep, there we go. Fuck. Right. This is rough. You're forgetting that you don't have any stat increases apart from item bonuses. This way the background has a bigger impact than in Pathfinder. That's a good point. I haven't played Wrath of the Righteous yet. We'll play this in Deadfire first, then play Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a while until the DLCs are done, right? I'm looking forward to seeing where they take the Through the Ashes DLC, because essentially I think the plan is that they're going to make that into a sort of a side story, like almost a separate campaign, which sounds good to me. But I have to say the Season 2 DLC teaser didn't excite me all that much. It did not excite me all that much. I'm hoping that they continue to release DLCs for years to come for Pathfinder, because I really want to see some. It would be nice to have more story to play through outside of the main campaign. At this time after release, I feel like I don't want more content to come out for the main campaign, because I've already played the main campaign. I don't want to have to play through it all again just to play a tiny bit of, content. I'd like to see something like Vanhold's Lot from Kingmaker. That would be really cool. But we'll see, I suppose. The DLCs for Wrath will never be done. They will keep coming. Then I will play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 first too. I started playing Baldur's Gate 1. I think I've only put like maybe an hour into it tops. It's one of those games where if I find time free outside of work, outside of streaming, outside of the other stuff that's going on in life, then I'll maybe slowly play through it. But oh boy, there's a lot of things I want to play through that I just can't. If they would just add more content for Demon Path and the other neglected ones, that's a good point, Voices. If they would beef up some of the lacking mythic paths, I would replay it. In total, that's like 2 to 3 years of content to play. Jeez. So God knows how long it would take me to play through that amount of content on stream. Probably like 10 years. Oh boy. I won't have to buy a game in a long while. That's a good point. That is a good point. You won't need to spend any money for the foreseeable future. Oh. Wait, am I on it? Yeah, Itamak. There we go. Okay.
Ready, what? Watcher.
What's shocking us from behind?
That's it!
Maybe nothing. That could have just been... I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't think we were getting attacked from behind, though. God damn it. These rain blights are annoying. Just that... Wait, we are getting attacked from... What the fuck is attacking us from behind? Sagani, go check it out. Nothing. Nothing is attacking us from behind. It does look like so. It could. Wait, is one of these just shooting in a straight arc? Possibly. But buying new games is the best game. I don't know. I used to think that. I used to enjoy buying new games, but these days I just don't find anything. I don't find anything I want to buy. It's very rare that I see a game and I'm like, oh, I want to buy that, you know? Eggs and bakey time? Wait, what's that in reference to? Eggs and bakey time? Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey? How about Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2? Are they on your list? Also Baldur's Gate 3. Already played Original Sin 2 twice. That is a deserving game of multiple playthroughs, I think. Like, each time I've played through it, I've enjoyed it. I think I've played it 3 times. Years ago now. Typical shopaholic girl. Already purchased Baldur's Gate 3 2. Yeah, I have myself. We're going to have to maybe do some more of that at some point with Paladin. Maybe we'll do a Paladin playthrough sometime soon. Who knows? Don't know if I'll ever go back and play Original Sin 1. Yeah, I have the enhanced edition of OS 1, and I feel like there's less to it than OS 2. I mean, I feel like that's probably a granted, right? That the first game is going to have a little bit less in it than the second game, but I don't know. I think after playing OS 2 first, the first game just kind of doesn't do it for me. Oh shit, what was that? Oh, Voices. That was very generous of you. Voices gifting out 1 month tier 1 sub to St. Nicholas Jew. Thank you, Voices. Very generous. You're one of us. Jesus. You make it sound like a cult, Voices. You make it sound like a cult. I'd be a terrible cult leader. I show up like once every 2 weeks. Or maybe that's the type of cult leader you want to get behind, you know? Like, he's not constantly breathing down your neck. He leaves you wanting more.
Hey.
Shadow!
That's not...
Jeez, that stun effect is so fucking good. I wish I had it. Fuck. Okay, so on a positive note, it looks like we don't really need to worry about micromanaging them in combat here. However, it's got to be said, this fucking encounter over here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it right now. I might have to come back next level and finish them off. Hey, Starhawk, how you doing? Hope you're well. I'm playing OS 2 right now. Who knew that trying to take on 3 crocodiles solo at a lower level is not as easy as you'd expect? You know what? I think we've all been there. If it's not me attacking... Well, I say attacking. If it's not me venturing into the dangerous bear cave solo at the start of Pillars of Eternity, it's me going and you know, deciding, you know what, those crocs don't look so tough. I can deal with them. We've all been there, I think, right? Everybody has tried taking those crocs on 1v1. I mean, in fairness, it's tough with it's a tough encounter regardless of whether you're on your own. Like, I think I remember taking is it Red Prince? And then, oh my god, I forget the Dwarven companion's name. What's his name? Is it like, it's not Magden or something like that. Is it Bear? Like, is he named after an animal? I can't remember. Either way, I think I remember coming back with like those two and still having a rough time with it. Beast, that's it. Starhawk, yes, Beast. God damn it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Bear was close, right? Maybe. Kind of. DOS 2 can be tough at first, but it gets easier later on if you're not playing on the highest difficulty, that is. I think, I remember having a fairly easy time with it, but I think that's probably because I was running, well, in the last playthrough I did of it. But I think that's probably because in the last playthrough I was running with the mod active that allows you to go through the game with like every companion in your party. I believe it scales the game though. I believe it scales the difficulty, or at least it tries to scale the difficulty to try and make up for the fact that you have a large party. Personally, I hated that silly cat that kept wandering off by herself, and the vengeful elf that kept assassinating NPCs as I was talking to them. What's her name? It begins with an S, doesn't it? I think. This is how long it's been since I played through OS 2. I'm back. What did I miss? Nicaea. We've been talking about Divinity, Original Sin 2. Oh fuck.
Dead on.
Well, here we go again. Here we go again. Let's hope that we're not going to have a TPK.
Feels like I'm wearing
boy, oh boy.
nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I always like to pause while that sound's playing because honestly it's so loud in my headphones that I feel like I'd just flub my words if I tried talking. Guardian Colossus, welcome. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the party. Thank you. How many TPKs have I got myself into? 2 so far this stream, I think. Just 2, I think. Kess has been talking about how he's the master gamer while he's getting his party wiped. Yep, that's, I mean, you know, I have to, the thing is, guys, I have to allow TPKs. I could easily negate them. I could get around them. I could beat the game in the next, if we're going to speedrun it, I could do it in like 10 minutes. I'd have the game completed. Best ending as well. But, you know, I have to allow these TPKs because I'm trying to show you guys, how you can learn, you know? I'm trying to show you guys how to be good at the game by showing you me being bad. Like, it would be really boring if I just played the game like I normally do and I was a master at the game. It would be terribly boring, right? It'd be so boring to watch. You guys don't want to see me be really good at the game because I'm obviously really good at the game. So I have to fuck up and die and you know, get really salty at times to make it enjoyable for you guys and to make it a good learning experience, right? That makes sense, right? Master Gamer. A Master Gamer doesn't allow his RimWorld colony to get eaten alive by bugs. In fairness, that bug attack was unprecedented. I challenge you to find anyone else on the internet that has been attacked by that many bugs in one raid. Honestly, I think the game was bugged. Pun intended. Nah, I want to see more games. Faster completion equals more games, therefore play better.
This thing is
Spark, listen, as a master gamer, I must insist. I need the streams to be educational. So I'm going to continue playing like shit. But it's all a show, okay guys? It's all an act. I'm a much better gamer than I let on. I'm so good at the games. So good. Oh boy. Oh, Adair's stunned again. Wait, is it Adair that's stunned? I can't tell. It doesn't look like he's stunned. No, he's not. No, it's Alof that's stunned. How? Wait, why did I get the... Never mind. Never mind, it's all good. Thinking happy, calm thoughts right now. I'm taking my copium. That's right. You know, Flanders, I don't see much of this game, so I don't know what a master could do. Oh boy, I would tippy tap on my keyboard and it would teleport me to the end of the game. And then I'd tippy tap again and it would get me the best ending for the game. And, you know, I don't think you guys are ready for that. I don't think you guys are ready to see what a master gamer could do with Pillars of Eternity. Sorry, you know, maybe in the second playthrough. Maybe in the second playthrough when we get around to doing that. But the first playthrough always has to be the noob playthrough, you know? It has to be with fresh eyes, with no talent. If anything, the first playthrough is a lie, okay? The first playthrough is like... it's me being as terrible as it can be. You know, you have to hide the master gamer from the audience. Kess, there are cheats, you know. Just enable the console and punch in the codes. Voices, I can't, you know. This is the new playthrough. This is, I mean, you say about the console. You say, you know, there are cheats, you know. Oh, don't worry, I know all the cheats. I've got them all locked up here, you know. Left, right, triangle X, circle, triangle, left, right. It's locked up here. I know that one. I know them all. But that's not the playthrough. This is not the playthrough for that. I've never seen someone lying out of their bumhole before this, until this very moment. Listen, Nicaea, I am technically lying, okay? I am lying. That's very true. But I'm lying in the sense that I am a master gamer, and I could complete this game in the next 10 minutes if I really wanted to. But this is not the playthrough for it, okay?
This thing is
It's not the playthrough. Is the master gamer... I'm not fucking reading that out, Voices. I'm not even going to dignify that. Ah, fuck. Where's Itumak? No, I couldn't see him. Never mind. Alof, we could do with some of these, I think.
Ready, Watcher.
And then maybe Adair can come back and help you guys with that. Yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't claim anything. I didn't claim anything. It's all lies. Nice. Show us your... My what? My what? Oh, that's a Jewish thing, isn't it? I knew that. Of course I knew that. I'm a master gamer. All master gamers know that. Another little box. Okay. I wish it was the case that as you clear these rooms, it makes the encounter over here a little bit easier. I don't think that is the case. Wishful thinking, I think. It's a skull cap that sits towards the back of your head. Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I knew that. He doesn't know how to say it. As the first Vera, I decree Kessler is not what we think he is. That's right. I mean, I've been trying to say this for a long time now, guys, that I'm not even human at this point. I am literally just a being as old as time itself that was purely put on this planet by accident. And I couldn't think of any other way to fill my time, so I decided to hop on Twitch and show you guys what a master gamer can do. Boom. Let me see. Bear with me, uno momento, guys. There we go. He's a master of lies, not a master of games. I wish I could be like the next James Bond. The first Vera has spoken. And I see it. Who's the second Vera? That's my question. Who is the second? If you're the first, who is the second? Is there a second? Not yet. Possibly, maybe.
I'll see what I can find.
No button to open this one. We do need the proper key. I've been playing War Tales. It's an awesome game to stream. You could rename the companions after Twitch chatters. Is that another one with like party customization? I think I've seen War Tales advertised on Steam, but I haven't looked into it. It looked like a maybe like a party-based adventure game, but with like some sort of randomized element to it. No one has yet to join the Vera, noble house of the Ravanian Empire. Oh shit. Wait, but if there's only one of you in the house, is it truly a house? Do you not need to indoctrinate and instill new members of House Vera in order for it to be a house? It's a bit like Mount and Blade, ooh, in which you roam the map doing quests, but the combat is turn-based and grid-based. I feel like Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord was disappointing. I played it during early access like years ago, a few years ago at this point, but I feel like full release was like so anticlimactic. Like so anticlimactic. Like honestly, it felt like I dove back into the game when it first released and realized that barely anything had been added since the last time I played it. You have no limit on the number of followers, but the enemy scale. Wait, so you could wander in with like 30 companions? It was underwhelming. It was incredibly underwhelming. It's not to say it's a bad game. I enjoyed playing it for like, I think the first time I did a proper playthrough of it, I played it for like 30, 40, 50 hours. But then towards the end of, like at that point of play, at that level of play, that many hours in, didn't seem like there was a lot left to do. And it was just kind of underwhelming because it didn't really feel like anything had been added in since that playthrough. And you can buy donkeys to carry your loot. Holy shit. Can you name the donkeys as well?
Ready, Watcher. Step
Oh boy. Didn't see those guys.
on.
Go ahead and try and time this right. Maybe like that. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Let's try and switch that one. Right, you guys are indeed in here. So that's a good sign. Where's Itumak? There.
La Baru. That's not good.
It's like Mount and Blade Warband, but with better graphics and systems and customizations. Yeah, I didn't play Warband. I know it's like a critically acclaimed game and still has like mod support to this day, but I never dove into it. But I can't imagine that it would be too much of a level up from Warband. You can name the donkeys. Holy shit. So maybe I should just get the game and have a party of like 4 people and then just buy loads of donkeys and name the donkeys after Twitch viewers. Maybe I could do that. Twitch viewers could be loot carriers.
La Baru, be on
I
seat.
feel like there's a metaphor in there somewhere.
This thing is doing the job.
God damn it, my watch is telling me to get more steps again, guys. Are you sure you wouldn't mind if I just pause the stream and go and get some steps in? Like, would that be okay? Because my steps are going to be so shit today. Bad guess, how rude. What? Naming my donkeys after Twitch chatters? I don't know, I feel like that's the donkeys are more useful than the companions, right? The donkeys carry loot. I care more about loot than I do about, you know, a well-balanced party, as evidenced by my playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. Marius's mules, I think, was the saying. Marius's mules? That sounds like an ass move. Oh, holy shit, Spark. That caught me off guard. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one. As you can tell. Oh, the fucking punnery. The punnery. I had missed the punnery. Oh boy. Let's do that on you. Oh, you need to heal Itumak. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do that. There we go.
That's it. Moe Ixi Ana.
Oh. Okay. That's that then. Loot. Some ooze. Some more
Feels
ooze.
like I'm wearing
some
nothing
more
at
ooze.
all. Nothing at all.
King Blade of
Nothing at
Moon.
all.
Welcome to the pie. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for joining. Primal Water? Is that like the branded water by the band Primal Scream? Did they get like a deal with a water company and now they're selling Primal Water? If so, I probably wouldn't buy that. I feel like any drink made by a band probably consists of the band's sweat and tears, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really a fan of the idea of drinking someone's sweat and or tears. How am I? I'm pretty damn good, thank you, Blade. Pretty damn good indeed. I hope you're well. I hope you're well.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Hey.
Can't get a good shot like this.
Good to know you're not the only royalty. Yeah, I know. We've got... God, I need to throw the filter up on my mouth. I was about to say we've got Queen Lizzie here as well, but obviously I do not have the desiccated corpse of Queen Elizabeth in the room with me. Obviously. It's hard to remember that she's dead at times. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Well then. Moving swiftly on from the impending jokes about the dead Queen Elizabeth. I don't really know what I can move on to from that. I don't know if I can recover from that. Guys, I'm not a good human, okay? I'm quite terrible. I'm quite terrible. I've got to admit though. It's an easy thing to forget. I didn't know her personally, believe it or not. We'd never been acquainted. There was a few occasions where we might have met, but unfortunately Liz was just a very hard woman to get in touch with. You know? Did you forget to put her back after you looted her? You know, the sad thing is, if I saw loot in a video game which was listed as Queen Elizabeth's remains, I would fucking loot that shit in an instant. Oh boy. Boy oh boy. There's a lot of jokes you could make about myself and Queen Elizabeth, you know. There's a lot of gravy jokes that I'm sure could be made. There's a lot of loot jokes that could be made, you know. But I try to keep things tasteful here, you know. I try to not talk about the dead queen. If at all possible. You guys went looting without me. Nicaea, it was a very dangerous mission, okay? A very dangerous mission. You know, you might say that I was actually sent by her son himself to loot the body. She had some good bling on her that he wanted. Anyway, moving swiftly on. I still have not moved swiftly on from the Queen Elizabeth topic. So Windows, am I right? Windows. What a great feature in any home. What a wonderful operating system on any PC, you know? Fantastic. And that is me successfully moving on and entering a new encounter. Wonderful. Oh, Shades. Ooh, I don't think we fought Shades yet. Wait, did we not come across Shades in the Temple of Aethys back in Gilded Vale? Not wanting to talk about the grave-given queen, yet still talking about the queen. Smooth, Kessler, smooth. Listen, you know, sometimes topics come up in conversation on stream, and I realize it's not a good idea to talk about them. And I just can't help but talk about them. You know, it's like if someone tells you you can't say a certain thing or a certain word, or you can't talk about a certain topic, your mind is constantly going to come back to that topic. You know, it's like I don't know what it's like. I can't think of anything to compare it to right now, but I'm sure there are comparisons out there that could be made. Why did I read Grave Given as Grace Given? Been playing too much Elden Ring. Sorry to be gifted and run, but have been packing and now leave for a 6-hour drive. Nickel, enjoy your 6-hour drive. I know that might be very, very hard, but either way, have a good one. Hope whatever's waiting at the end of the 6-hour drive is worthwhile. And until next time, keep on keeping on, stay safe, be happy, and of course, goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Let me see. Wait, which one did I activate Puppet Master on? The Blight? Let's try it on the Shade. Let's also get Interdiction in there. Let's have you go for that one, and mark it as well. I will take that one. He will take that one. And that should work. Linux over Windows. Oh, what a contrarian thing to say. Nobody believes that. Nobody. I don't know. I'll be totally honest. I use Windows because it you know, it just kind of tends to come with PCs that I use. I will say I've had to use Mac OS in the past. I'm not a fan of Macs. I'm not a fan of Macs. I know they have their uses. It was always difficult when I was working with music and production. And a lot of people tend to use Mac OS for that. It was a nightmare working with files or trying to use files across multiple OSs. Steam supports Linux. Mac OS is evil.
What? Gotcha!
This thing is doing the job.
Right. We need to restructure. Oh my god, there's way more than I thought there was. I thought there wasn't this many, right? Shit. Shit the bed.
Ready, watcher. Shadow!
Well, that didn't work. Are you Charles in disguise? Does that mean any Steam games work on Linux, or the developers still has to say? I would assume that it's the. I would assume it's the second, right? It's the latter. They would still have to specifically make their games workable on Linux. But I would also assume that, like, if Steam is compatible with it, then most developers will be ensuring that it works. Right? I might be royalty, but not that kind. Almost all games work under Linux. There we go. But there are some who won't let you due to their anti-cheat. Hydrate? Boy, oh boy. It's been a while since I've had a redemption. Like 3 weeks, I would say. And save my game? I'll have to remember to do that after combat. I don't think I can do it when I'm in the middle of combat. Yeah, no. Cannot save one combat. Let's hope we survive this combat then. Otherwise, that's going to be an anticlimactic save. What I could really do with is being able to hold these guys here. Have these guys hurry up and finish these. Oh god, they're actually quite a substantial ways off finishing them off. Thanks. Oh my god. Let's try this.
La Varu, be on seat!
Come on, finish that guy off. You can do it. I believe in you. He's immune to that. Never mind. Let's use second wind. Oh god, that was grueling. Itumak is really doing God's work right now. Like, holy fucking shit, Itumak, you're the fucking goat right now. Maybe I want to try and... Oh no, I can't move you far up. I can't move you close enough to actually do anything in regards to healing those two.
Ready, Watcher.
Let's burn this away.
There we go. Nice. Primal Wind, Spirit Residue. I hate it when spirits leave residue. It's the fucking worst. And now I can save the game. Boop. Most anti-cheats require kernel level access, and Linux doesn't like that. Or rather, anti-cheats dislike Linux. As my New Year's resolution, I decided to quit drinking Coke and stop smoking. It's working so far, but I hate everyone and everything. I don't really know what my New Year's thing is going to be. I would say getting in better shape, but that was already a goal, and the job's been helping with that. I feel like I've already lost a couple pounds with very little effort just by doing the day-to-day. But I bought myself one of these Fitbits, so I could track my steps and maybe make use of the fact that I am walking around a lot day to day. So I might as well track them and figure out what the fuck I'm actually doing. But yeah, I mean, I was already kind of on track for getting back in shape. I don't know. I'd like to dedicate more time to music. I've got a little group that I'm probably going to be doing some recording with. Some actual band stuff rather than the usual shanty/fantasy music stuff. But besides from that, I think honestly, and this is going to sound fucking cheesy and dumb, but like fuck it, who cares, right? If I could end 2023 in a very good state of mind, then that's enough. I think, you know, that's enough. Because last year had its highs and its lows, but overall last year fucking sucked. And I'm eager to put it behind me and move on to better things. Or at least move on to brighter things. Maybe that's the correct way to phrase it. But yeah. I think the only thing we can do is go and deal with that difficult encounter. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and camp. Save the game. Yeah, I was planning on doing that. Camping, saving the game, and then going and dealing with nasty old encounter. How are you exploring without highlighting stuff? I mean, I think 3 weeks ago I probably was highlighting stuff, but I just fucking forgot. Honestly, that's gonna be my excuse for a lot of things. I feel like I forgot how that works. Holding tab, I believe. Oh no, actually, you don't need to hold it, do you? It's a one-click thing. half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! Hey! You gotta stop it with that. Just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
What happened to the bucket of cold water? Adair shrugs and looks away, concealing his smile poorly. Yeah, he's my bro. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
Well, it's nice to feel needed. I'd have woke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep.
Cool.
Twitchy
boy.
these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
I thought Meyerwald was far more unstable than I am right now. My New Year resolution is to take life with ease, so no more crazy antics, no more adrenaline rush antics, no more chaotic shits. I think that's a good idea, Nicaea. Just take things as they come, be a bit more chilled out, and don't get yourself as hurt as often, should I say. I'm getting fixed. Apparently I'm getting fixed. Yeah, apparently I'm going to be spayed. There was a point I was going to make. Oh god, I forgot what it was. It's nice hearing Matt Mercer's voice again. I hadn't been watching Critical Role for like a fucking while now, because that was one of those things that I did with someone else who isn't around anymore. And there's a lot of things that as of late I haven't really been able to enjoy because they were things that sort of felt like they belonged to someone else, or to like, yeah, that's probably the best way of phrasing it. They felt like they belonged or they should be done with someone else. But I'm finally kind of like returning to a lot of things that I used to enjoy doing. I still haven't like gotten back into D&D. I want to do it, but it's one of those things that is going to take time, I think. But watching Critical Role again, that's been, well, I mean, obviously I enjoy it, but it had just been a while, okay? I didn't really want to. I thought it would like remind me too much of old times, for lack of a better way of phrasing it. But yeah, I'm starting to try and fit in a lot of the hobbies and things that I enjoyed that I haven't done for a while. So I suppose maybe that'll be another part of like 2023, like getting back to things that I loved doing, I suppose. I was just gonna say your bromance is not with Adair but with Mercer. It really is. I mean, he's not clued in on the bromance at all. But yeah, it's a very one-sided bromance with Matthew Mercer. Yeah, yikes. Okay. Oh, is the construction finished? I hope map making makes its return. I really hope so too, Spark. That's one of those things where I actually tried returning to it a little while ago, over Christmas. It's one of those things that just like, I think it's because of the association with D&D for me. I'm still not quite ready to return to D&D and return to like map making and stuff like that. It's you spend a lot of, I think the thing is, when you spend a lot of time doing a hobby or enjoying like a form of media with someone else and that person isn't in your life anymore, it just kind of, it feels, it's weird. It's kind of like you lose a part of yourself and you have to sort of rebuild that. So like map making, D&D, all that like stuff that I love or loved, but haven't done for a while. I'm hoping to return to it, but it's gonna take a bit of time, I think. Maybe Mercer will be joining London MCM Comic Con this year. Oh boy, I've only been to London like one time in my life. I was very young when I went, but I've never been like a convention goer. Like I don't know. I think maybe I'd like to try it sometime, but I don't know what I would go with. That's something I'll think about, like, in the future, I think. Once I've got my situation fully stabilized. I think, like I said earlier, I want to buy a van, guys. I want to buy a van. I want to buy myself a little, I say little, I want to buy myself something that I can go camping in. And then once I've got that vehicle, then I'll probably start thinking about things like conventions and whatnot. Mercer's voice is very nice. He does have a really nice voice. Yeah. He's got a very, just a lot of range, I think. That was the first stream I watched here. Map making? Yeah, it probably would be. I did map making for a long time. A long time. That makes the two of us. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys got involved in the with the channel as a result of the map making and D&D side of things. Yeah. It's weird because, like, I didn't start with map making in D&D. I started with first game I played was City Skylines. And then I decided to do D&D and things like that because I was running a campaign off stream. And I thought, well, let's kill two birds with one stone, and like I'll do my prep and like map making and things on stream, you know. If he does, I plan on attending. Oh, what, to see Mr. Mercer? CASCON? Jesus Christ. That'll never happen. Like a techno detox? Yeah, I suppose so. I think I was talking with Frey, like several months ago now. Frey went like fishing, in the sea between Denmark and, Norway. Sent me some pictures. Very beautiful. But yeah, Frey went fishing and we were talking about that. And I said, like, I tried to make a trip like once a year. Which is not going to be so much of a trip now because I'm living in the middle of nowhere. But when I was living in the city, I tried to, you know, take, or should I say make, I tried to make like one trip a year where I would just take a weekend or a long weekend or a week to just go out to the middle of nowhere and just like camp, or, you know, might be that I'm in like a little lodge, something like that, and just get away from it all. It's really good for the like mental well-being, I think. It's kind of like you say, a techno detox as well. I mean, obviously I would take my mobile with me so that I can get in touch with, I don't know, people in case something bad happened. But yeah, I plan on getting one of those in at some point. Probably once the weather warms up a little bit, because we're still below freezing a lot of the time where I am. Most of the mornings are very frosty, and yeah. It's either frosty or it's pissing down with rain. That's kind of the life up here right now. But once things warm up a little bit, I plan on making a little trip and just getting some techno detox time. You started with City Skylines. I did start with City Skylines. Yeah, I plan on returning to that at some point as well, because I think the first time I played it on stream, I like named streets after viewers. I had a lot of fun with that. City Skylines is one of those games that I just find myself coming back to every like year or two. Probably not even that much, actually. It could be more frequently than that. But either way, so that's actually not finished building. So what is the notification for? Not 100% certain. Oh, I think it was just payday. Most likely. Okay. But yeah, as for map making in D&D, I'll be returning to those things as soon as I have like a reason, shall we say? Like when I start, or when I get to the point where I have the time to run a campaign off stream, then I'll start making my maps and whatnot on stream again. But like I say, I'm kind of married to my job at the minute, so it could be the case that for a while, streaming is going to be focused on, I suppose, just little enjoyable games, you know, after we get pillars out of the way, that is. Right, let's go ahead and make a hard save. Nope, that's not the right button. There we go. I still feel like this is going to go badly. I think we really do need another level.
Right. Sure.
Hey.
Trying to be somewhat smart about this. Fuck, that wasn't smart. Never mind. Pop that about that. Let's go ahead and Puppet Master. Ooh, one of you maybe? Let's go with you. Actually, that is a waste because we are going to Puppet Master her. So let's switch and Puppet Master someone else instead. Let's go with the Rain Blight. There we go. Much better. Boom.
Indeed.
Shit. Tank is taking a beating. Need to do something about that. You up. Do that. There we go.
No longer sense our merit.
Fuck. Jesus Christ. This encounter is just fucking difficult, lemon difficult. Yeah, we might have to return to this because fucking hell, this is tricky. Yeah.
Sharpest steel.
Fuck. What is it that's doing so much damage? So it's the Earth Blight. Fuck. Healer is down.
Hey.
I no longer sense.
Now she's stunned. Yikes. What I find astonishing is how Matt's voice acting skill just gets better and better. Yeah, I know. Like I say, he does have a crazy range, and he's been doing it for so long that I feel like he's just got. It's like any sort of skill set. The more that you practice with it, the more versatile it becomes. And I feel like in his case, it really is versatile. Listen to this bottle opening clip. What? Bottle opening clip? Let's go ahead and open this over here. Okay, so it's a... Oh, is this from campaign 1? Yeah, because 826 LA. I feel like that was campaign 1, right? No, but then again, D&D Beyond, that was campaign 2. So this is campaign 2. Yeah, of course it is, because Mighty 9. Duh. Right, okay. So campaign 2.
She, as she does that, she reaches down and pulls out what looks to be this like dark red, almost glass bottle with a large cap that pulls off. Little tiny glass, passes it over to you, and you look at it as it comes to rest. And she, you're used to seeing liquid splash quite often. This kind of, it sloshes at a slower pace. It's a thicker.
Look how fucking amazed they are at his ability to imitate a bottle.
Strong. The burn kicks in afterward.
And rightly so. That was a fucking... Can we hear that again?
Down and pulls out what looks to be this
let's hear that one more time.
Dark red, almost glass bottle.
Close your eyes and picture it.
Pulls off. little tiny glass, passes it over to you, and you look at it.
Good God. Good fucking God. Let me just go ahead and close that down, actually. He is a talented man. Oh my God. Who would think that that a bottle imitation would showcase someone's talents? Who would thunk? Who would have thunk? It does. It really does. Oh boy. We're getting
Our Mary.
I think if I fail this time, which it looks like we're gonna have to return to this at some point. You streamed without me? I'm so hurt! Hacks! Good day, sir. Good day. I hope you had a nice Christmas and good New Year. Hopefully. How the hell does he do that? With what demon did he make a deal with? I don't think Matt Mercer made a deal with a demon. I think Matt Mercer might be the demon. The voice acting demon. That's a thing, right? Also, I'm realizing that for the entire stream so far, my camera has been off angle. There we go. That's better, right? Now I'm kind of where I should be on the screen, I think. Either way, hacks, I apologize. I spent the first hour of the stream waiting, you know, thinking that, you know, you were gonna show up. I couldn't start without you. But then after the first hour, honestly, I caved. I caved to peer pressure. Everybody had me, you know, they forced me to play the game. They said, listen, if you don't play that game, it's going to be a disappointment to all of us, but also it's going to be a disappointment to Hacks, because Hacks would want you to go on and be brave and continue. I didn't want to. You know, I was going to cower in fear, and I was just going to sit here and stare blankly at the camera for the next 4 hours. But they convinced me. They talked me round. They talked me round. They said it was... they did say it's what you would want. I'm starting to think maybe they were lying to me. Liam's face when he hears the sound was priceless. I really enjoyed the little cross between Liam and Travis, where they were both like, did you hear that? Oh boy. But yeah. Holy fucking shit. Is this salvageable? Probably not. But let's try anyways, because we're not quitters, right? We're not quitters until combat's over and we have to reload, and then we'll quit. Yeah, this went to hell in a handbasket really quick. Boy oh boy. Every second that I unpause is just another second of inevitable death. 2 in 1 go. We are restarting keto for New Year's. Yeah, I'd said, I think it was the last time you mentioned keto, Selby. I'd said about going back on keto. I don't think I'm gonna. I think that, like, if my job wasn't so physical, I probably would. But I think that just like the increased level of physicality that's in my life right now is probably going to help getting in shape without the need for like any like alternate diets. Fuck.
They've got my scent.
Cass, you should go on the Liver King's diet. Yeah, I should just start eating raw meat by the fistful. And then what else is part of that diet? Do you also have to like inject yourself with loads of steroids as well? That came out, right? That the Liver King's like a big fucking phony. Like a massive fucking phony. Not that anybody in their right mind would ever believe that that he, you know, wasn't a phony. I have a minor health condition that is helped by low-carb diets, so I'm keen. Yeah, I tried, like, I've done keto in the past. I've also done carnivore as well. Carnivore, I felt pretty fucking good on. I noticed a lot of improvements. But then again, some of that I suppose could be, I don't know. I think with any diet, some part of it can be like oh fuck, what's the word that I'm looking for here? Like false, like it's all in your head. Oh my god, placebo effect. Yeah, like I feel like with any diet, some of it can be placebo effect, but I really do feel it. Like when I was on carnivore, I just felt a lot better in myself. Who's Liver King? Oh boy, Nicaea. Should I pull up a clip of the Liver King? Should I do that? I think he was like an aspirational figure for young guys. I really hope not. But it turned out he was using a load of steroids. Oh, fuck. Let's get a clip of the Liver King. Okay, so... Oh, fuck! He, Liver King confession? I lied? I feel like... Is that the one for me to put on, do you think, guys? The confession video? Or should we just watch the Liver King eating a load of, like, uncooked meat? I feel like just looking at him, you can easily tell that he's not natty. He did do a proper apology video. The Liver King, an absolute behemoth of a man, swore he was natural for years. Then we found out he was steroids. I think that man's probably like 99% steroids at this point. If one starts cooking their own food from raw ingredients, that already is a big step towards eating healthier, 100%. Most foods at the supermarket have so many additives and sugar and other crap. Yep. Yeah, I think the thing that, like, what he proposed a lot of the time seemed like it was healthy practice, but at the same time, it was unrealistic expectations that he was promoting as well. But maybe part of that is because it's kind of hard to promote healthy living through simple means such as, like, just prepare your own food without having the sort of appearance that he does and be taken seriously. You know what I mean? And I see a first of the Vera on the judgment table. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is 100% natty. Is he? Is he, like, definitely 100% natty? Like, is that solidly confirmed? Has he ever taken a drug test? Because I don't know. I feel as though when he was younger, that was definitely the case. But, like, he's a pretty old dude now, The Rock, right? Like, muscle formation changes so fucking drastically once you hit 40. Like, from 40 onwards, it's downhill. You know, in regards to how your body... Like, I mean, it could just be that he's got amazing genetics, which probably is the case. But, I don't know. When I look at Dwayne Johnson, I kind of feel like that guy maybe is, like, using steroids to some degree. I've already been on the path for years now. I see a lot of people joking that he definitely takes roids, but I don't know officially. Notice the kappa? Wait, what? Oh. I took the text at face point, you know? Apologies. You guys should know by now that, like, when I read something, I tend to read it totally devoid of any emotion. I just take it at face value. Does The Rock have white hair yet? The Rock has no hair. So, like, pretty much. They say you can pick two of big toned and natural. Pick two of big toned and natural. What do you mean? Like, like generally speaking, like for a young person, or is that like the rule for after you hit like 40? Because I feel like that's like a lifelong thing. You can only pick big toned or natural. You can't be all free and be natural. Sorry, you can't be big toned and natural. That's actually a very good... Fuck, Josh, that's a very good point. Because I'm thinking about a load of the fucking... The guys that I grew up with. And a load of those guys are like big fucking gym rats at this point. And when I think about it, there's definitely two groups of them, and these are guys that don't use and never have used anything, so as far as I know. But they are either slim but toned, or on the other side of it, built like fucking Hathor Bjornsson. You know, being really fucking big and powerful, but not toned. Wait, but in the movie Hercules, he has hair? Wait, what? I need to see this now. Ignore this photo, guys. Out of context. Oh, shit, I'm not even over there right now. Never mind, I can do what I want and the photo isn't on screen. I want to be chubby but strong as Thor. I feel like the God of War Thor is like that's power, you know? And I'm not saying this because I'm a big guy myself in regards to like weight. Although with that being said, I'm not that big anymore. But I genuinely think that like powerful strength comes from like being big and burly, you know? You've got to be a big burly boy to be powerful. It's like when you watch fucking like heavy lifters and like the strength lifters and like fucking like professional arm wrestlers and things. They all have a big fucking gut most of the time. After a quick Google, Dwayne admits to using steroids for a period at college, but he claims he hasn't used them at all since then. Nobody believes him. Yeah, I don't fucking believe that. I think it's like the thing is, I think these famous people that are clearly using steroids need to come to the realization that at the end of the day, they're making a living off of being in that shape, you know? It's very much different someone like me trying to get in shape than it is someone like that getting in shape. Like me wanting to get in shape, or like anyone here who wants to get in good shape, we do it because, well, we do it probably for a few reasons. Either we want to look good in of ourselves, we want to be healthier, we want to look good for someone else, or we're training for something, I suppose. But for him, and people like him, they're doing it because it's how they make money. So if they can get that edge that isn't natural, but it still allows them to continue making money, then they're going to do it, right? It seems like a no-brainer. But like me, myself, I'd never fucking used... I don't know, I don't really agree with the whole idea of pumping your body with shit that's not, you know, natural. Bruce Lee wasn't big and burly, but he could kick the Rock's ass fairly quickly. He wasn't, but he was trained in martial arts, and he was toned as fuck. Power does not rely on muscle size. Here's the thing. So, number one, he's trained in martial arts, so he has that advantage. But at the same time, if you can, I mean, I'm not going to get into this into this debate really, but I feel like it has to be pointed out that yeah, he might have the speed to negate the Rock's size, but if the Rock was to punch him once and land one good hit, he's down for the count. You know, I think it's totally fine to use them if they want to, but they should be honest so they don't mislead young guys. Yeah, I think like having real expectations is an important thing. It's the money hole, and they're just going to keep on digging while telling people the hole doesn't exist, and they're not digging it. Let me try and find a Liver King video. I feel like the fucking apology video is probably the worst one to go for. Let's find like a relatively short one though. Fuck, the apology video is like the shortest one. Okay, we're going with the apology video. Let's do it. Boop. Let's get it on stream. There we go.
Primals.
Why is it only coming out the left side?
Primals. I'm making this video to apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call him out right here and say this is the most disingenuous apology video I think I've ever seen. Oh, fuck, here we go.
I misled a lot of people.
It's also only coming out of the left side.
This is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous, and I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong, and I'm here now to set the record straight.
Wait, so is he saying that the reason he fucked up is because he's rich? Jeez, I wish I could fuck up. If that's all it takes, being rich. I wish I was rich. Let me see. Are there steroids for growing full beards? No, I think that's just genetics. I mean, the whole bushy beard thing that he's got going on. I mean, there's a reason he wears that baseball cap, right? He's bald as a coot on top. It's generally the way it goes, right? The younger that you can grow a full beard, the more likely you are to go bald, supposedly.
Yes.
It's bugging me that it's only on the left side.
And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed
There we
by
go.
a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves. The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves are...
I want to stop watching this. I'm going to be totally honest. Like, I feel like trying to do an apology video, but then the apology video is just turning into, guess what? Here's the reason that I lied. I lied and I misled you all, but there's a good reason, and it's because of men's mental health. Like, please, fucking stop. Like, come on now. This is just lacks any taste whatsoever. Sadness, I can only grow a goatee. Hey, voices, grow what you've got. If you want to grow it, just grow it. You know, if you can only grow a mustache, grow a rockin' mustache. If you can only grow a goatee, grow a goatee. If you can only grow sideburns, get some fucking killer sideburns. But then again, if you want to be clean shaven, just be clean shaven. Just rock what you've got. If there are, I would like Cass to take it because the beard I was promised was taken away from me. I mean, listen, if I could go ahead and take like 5 months to just look like an absolute hobo, then I would grow the beard back. But I feel like there have been a series of things such as weddings, job interviews, blah 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 blah, over the past year that have kind of meant that I've just kept shaving my beard over and over. Want to grow a beard? Rub the comb from a bearded bloke into your stubble. My one bit of advice for growing thicker facial hair, for any guys out there that want to do it, try and exfoliate. If you've got bald patches, either exfoliate or find a way to bring blood to that area of the face, that area of the skin. So if you've got like a brush or something, just like tapping on the face. It sounds ridiculous, but it supposedly it works. Exfoliating is a good one though. Just trying to make it so that blood flow, covers all of your face, and the hair follicles get a good supply. Other than that, a healthy diet, working out to increase like testosterone levels, just the general stuff. But a lot of it is, I want to say like 90% of growing a beard is genetics. You know, if you have family that have big beards, then chances are you can grow one. If you don't, then chances are you probably cannot. Apology videos are always awful. Yeah, like they're normally bad, but like I just feel like what he just said is in incredibly bad taste, because he's basically turning around and saying, guys, I'm sorry I lied, but I'm not sorry because I did it for a good reason, and here's the reason. I just think it's all bullshit. So if you can't grow a beard, take it up with your parents. Yeah, basically. What workout should my beard be doing? You should be benching 250 by wrapping your beard around the bar. My father has a full beard, had it for 40 years, my brother as well. But what sort of age did their beards come in? Because some guys can't grow a beard even by like 40. Some guys get to like 40 and their beard's still patchy, you know? Some guys get to 50 and their beard suddenly comes in. I think it's like it can also just be the case that you're unlucky as well. Unlucky if you want to grow a beard but can't grow one. But there's plenty of guys that just don't care, I think. Justifying the lies with, yeah, exactly, Nicaea. really scummy. They could both grow it from their 20s. Yikes. That's pretty young to grow a beard. I knew a guy in high school that basically by the time we turned 16, he had a big fucking lumberjack beard. And I think every guy at high school was like, fuck, I wish I was him. Like, I think I started shaving when I was like 13, 12 or 13. I think 13. But I think in my case, I'm a bit of an oddity because at the same time, like when I was like 12, 13, I was like 6'4". So, you know, maybe I was born way earlier than I've been told, and I'm actually like, I don't know, 10 years older than I'm supposed to be. Who knows? But yeah, I think some guys kind of have that growth spurt later on in life, like, you know, when they hit 15 or whatever. I think it hit me quite early. So yeah, I started shaving when I was like 12, 13. I've got to say, I could never grow anything, I don't think, like Liver King's rocking there. Like that's I don't think I'd want to, though. It does look very scruffy.
People are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets.
Are we forgetting the fact that he obviously made loads of fucking money from it as well? Like, I don't mind when people are using, like, if he just came out and said, listen, I was making a lot of money from this and I lied and I apologize. Okay, that sucks, but so be it, I suppose. But to come out and then say like, oh, I only did this for the best of reasons. It's like, no, you fucking didn't. It's not in human nature to do things for the best of reasons, especially when you're already living such an affluent lifestyle. Men struggle with mental health, so I thought I'd flaunt my unattainable body at them. Exactly. Like, is that not doing more damage than good when those men inevitably get to the point where they're like, Jesus Christ, I'm doing everything he said, I'm totally natural, and I look nothing like him? Is that not just going to make them feel even worse? Like, holy fucking shit.
So our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express our highest and most
Our people.
form. This is my fight. This is why I exist.
Wait. Let's go back to that.
This is my, so we can collectively express our highest and most dominant form.
So we can collectively express our highest and most dominant form, which was achieved using steroids. Big old W right there.
This is my fight. This is why I exist. While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I'd ever taken steroids, I've always said no, I don't touch this stuff, not gonna touch this stuff, never touch this stuff.
But you did.
That was a lie.
Yeah, no shit.
I've convinced myself that this...
I hate to overanalyze, but watch the little thing. Come on, you guys can pick up on this too.
That was a lie.
To me, this is always a sign of a blatant liar. I'm sorry, I'm getting really choked up.
I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind, so who the fuck am I cheating?
OMG, Kess, now that the Liver King has been found out, you can replace him. You'll be known as the Gravy King. 1000% natural and fucking proud of it. Just streams where it's me sat topless with a little bit of a beer gut rocking. Gravy pouring down my chest. Oh my god.
In the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys. So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole.
So his initial intentions were to make people want to be the best them that they could be whilst he was on steroids and promoting an unattainable body image. And then the reason that he didn't come clean about being on steroids is because he didn't want to make them think that his body was unobtainable. Sounds like a really poor lack of forward planning.
I have only myself to blame.
Yeah,
I
you
did
do.
that.
Yep.
And it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly.
Oh, what, are you going fully natural?
There's a time and a place.
Are we going to see the dad bod come back? Because you can guarantee this guy without steroids, this guy would be rocking a dad bod.
In 2021, when I was 43 years old, I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively. So I went to get monitored and managed by a
I'm going to turn this off now because it's just going to turn into, oh, now I'm having health problems. Woe is me. It's like, it doesn't make up for the fact you lied to people. Like, geez. Frey! How you doing? You okay, man? I hope so. Merry New Year. Happy Christmas. Boy, oh boy. And Merry Christmas. Of course, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You're actually streaming. It's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks, I think I came up with. 2 weeks almost since the last stream. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming today and streaming tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to take it as it comes because work is crazy busy at the minute. What are we drinking? Well, I'm actually drinking tea at the minute. I just finished my tea. What the fuck is that in the bottom of my tea? That's always the worst feeling. When you finish a drink, you get to the bottom of the cup and you're like, what was this that's been in my cup the whole time? And then, just to prove that I'm doing so well monetarily right now, I can of Coca-Cola, guys. A can of Coca-Cola rather than the cheap ZX cola that I normally drink. Coca-Cola. I'm flaunting my wealth. It's because I wrote to you elsewhere. Oh, you saw me on because... Wait, where did you write to me? Oh, shit. I have notifications muted on Steam. I'm assuming this is you. Yeah, it is. Happy New Year, Frey. Happy New Year. I hope it was a good one. I'm rocking mead. I was drinking a lot of mead over the festive period as well. Some honey mead. I was tempted to try and buy some from abroad, but I thought I was going to have a nightmare with shipping. So I went ahead. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just get him off stream. I went ahead and just bought some like local English mead. I'm going to try and make my own, I think, sometime soon. And by sometime soon, I mean, I don't know when. Are you streaming Pillars of Eternity or something else tomorrow? I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I'll see what the general feeling amongst chat is as well. Kess, have you thought about doing a few 1 hour long streams just chatting with us? I kind of thought about doing that like at the start of streams. So then if people have stuff to do for the rest of the day, then they can maybe just catch the just chatting at the start. But as for like doing a few 1 hour streams of just chatting, the thing is, the reason that I can't stream a lot at the minute is because of work, and work, like my work days basically are this. I get up at about 6:30 in the morning. I get ready for work. I travel to work, and then I work from roughly between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. And then I work until about 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. at night. So I'm working like 12-hour shifts. So by the time I get home, I pretty much make food, put on an episode of Breaking Bad, and then after that's finished, I go to sleep. So unfortunately, I mean, I'm not going to say never because that's just how things are at the minute. But at the minute, that's the way things are. Going forwards, once I have sort of gotten out of the probation period at work and have been offered like permanent contract, once we're in that situation, the hours should be better and I should be able to stream more. In which case, we might do some things like that. We might do like a 2-hour stream, twice a week, where it's just us chatting and watching shit on the internet. And then we'll try and get at least one stream in a week where it's gameplay. But for the time being, it's going to be the case that this week I'm going to get 2 streams in. Next week I might get 1 stream in. I might not be able to get a stream in. We'll see. And then the week after will be TBD, to be determined. We're gonna have to take it week by week, unfortunately, until I know what's happening with work. There was another point I wanted to make. I do want to do a watch party for Legends of Vox Machina Season 2. That comes out on the 20th, right? I can go ahead and say right now that on the 20th, on Friday the 20th, I am going to be out drinking with a friend. So perhaps on Saturday the 21st, I will hop online and we'll watch like 2 episodes or something like that of the new season of Legends of Vox Machina. So if you guys want to watch that with me, feel free to join us on that stream. We'll probably watch like 2 episodes, and then if I can get another stream in the week after, fingers crossed, I should have Saturday free, so we'll do it again the Saturday after. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let me check chat. Product placement. I got to start making dinner in an hour. Ooh, what you having, Frey? Entrecote with potatoes? What is that? What is entrecote? Let me look it up. Is it like steak? Ah, it's a French word for a beef steak cut from between the ribs. I have never had that. I normally just go sirloin or ribeye, honestly. I'm not much for fancy eating, honestly. Or adventurous eating, should I say. Sounds fucking lovely, though. Sleep streams. Yeah, if you don't mind snoring on stream, then yeah, sure. Probation period at work? Are you working in jail? No. It does sound that way, doesn't it? No, it's basically just like a trial period. I think it should be roughly 3 months, which I'm approaching shortly within the new job role. But yeah, it's basically just like a trial period, just to make sure that I'm not an absolute idiot and I'm actually capable of being a decent worker. It's basically just a way of them ensuring that if I am not able to do what I say I can, then they can fire me without any legal repercussions. Eating steak for me is reserved for good events. I fucking love steak. I do love a good steak. I'm celebrating. My flu is almost over. You've been having it since the 6th of December. Yeah, Frey, I've been really, well, not really ill, but I've been like run down for like a month now. I'm guessing if you've got flu though, you are a million times worse than me. So good to hear that you're doing a bit better, or at least, you know, getting over it now. A month-long flu? Yeah, it sounds fucking rough, doesn't it? I just managed to celebrate Christmas without the flu, and then 2 days later I got a new one. Fuck. Hope you guys had a better December. I pretty much worked throughout the whole Christmas period, really. I got 5 days off over Christmas, where I spent 3 of them with family, and then one of them I went out drinking with a buddy of mine, and the day after, which was supposed to be a productive day that would end my days off, I ended up spending most of it in bed because I drank so much. So yeah, it was okay. It was pretty good. But yeah, no, I've just been saving up the dollars. In a good way or a survival of the fittest way. Jesus Christ. There can only be one Vera. Okay, so I'm getting ready for the reload button. Boom, there we go. It's that one. So we're gonna come back to this encounter once I've leveled up, I think. We'll go and do some main quest line for a bit. Food distractions are the worst. Wait, what? In a way, they distracted me with food while slowly but surely pushing my wheelchair closer to the pool. What food were you distracted with, Nicaea? Was it a sweet treat? I start craving now. I better make my dinner earlier. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Frey, you've made me crave steak right now. We don't have any steak. I might have to go out and buy steak. I'd really like a steak. But yeah, either way, Frey, if that's you heading off to make dinner, enjoy your dinner, and hopefully we'll chat again soon. Right. I need to find the master stairwell, which is up another level, isn't it? I also need to figure out what the hell I'm actually going to have to do. Travel to Twin Elms. So is that it? There's also the White March, but I don't know if we're ready for that. Ramen, chicken tendies with some premium ice cream. Good God, that sounds fucking delicious, nice here. Why is everyone talking about food? Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna make it with garlic bread. Let's talk so much about food that it's already happening, Frey. It's already happening. Honestly, I don't even need the ice cream. Just the oh god, ramen. Yeah, my mouth is watering right now. I'm not even lying. That's how I was pushed off to the pool. I'm not surprised. I think if someone waved that level of food in front of me, I would God. I don't know what I'd do. Someone ban Kessler from his own channel. Yeah, guys, please ban me from chat so I can't see the wonderful food, the food prawn that is going on in chat right now. That's it, right? Yeah, it is. Wonderful. Don't need ice cream? What kind of freak statement is that? My point is, I'm much more of a savory guy, you know? Like, put it this way. If you gave me a choice between a steak and some ice cream or 2 steaks, I would take the 2 steaks. Or even better, if you gave me like an option between a steak and ice cream or a steak and ramen, I'd take the steak and ramen. I'm much more like a savory guy. Oh, 17 nours and 1 yes still means yes. Shocking, Miss Moneypenny. I'm much more like a savory guy. You know something I actually watched? I watched, it's kind of like a Christmas, I suppose a Christmas habit for me. There's a few movies that I like to watch over the Christmas period. There was one of them that I didn't get to watch this Christmas, unfortunately. The one that I didn't get to watch was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I fucking love that movie. Love watching it every Christmas. I didn't get to watch it. I didn't have time. However, another movie that I like to watch is Die Hard. I like to watch Die Hard. It's not a Christmas movie. It's not. But I like watching it at Christmas. And the other one, which Frey has just reminded me of, is I tend to watch the Indiana Jones movies for some reason at Christmas. So I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then I skipped the second movie and went straight to The Last Crusade with Sean Connery in. Boy, oh boy. Today I cooked something out of my waypoint. A Cuban dish called ropa vieja? Vieja? Probably butchering that pronunciation. What's that nice here? What about steak flavored ice cream? Oh, steak flavored ice cream? I think bacon flavored ice cream's a thing, right? So I don't think steak flavored ice cream can be too far from the realms of possibility. Old James Bond movies? Surprisingly not, no. What was the last Bond movie I watched? I can't even remember the title. So many of them. It was... It was the one where he goes to America and what's the two assassins? I think one of them is played by Crispin Glover's dad. The other guy's got he's bald on top with long hair on the sides and glasses. Can't remember which one it is. Don't they make ice cream that's bacon flavored? Yeah, they definitely do. I've definitely heard of that. If 2 of us have heard of that, then it must be a thing. I watch old James Bond movies at Christmas. My dad has the box set. Yeah, James Bond, no. But Indiana Jones, yes, I do watch those. The James Bond movies, they tend to come up quite randomly for me. I tend to just watch them. Well, I never watch them all at the same time, put it that way. It's Spanish for old clothes because it looks like old colourful rags on a plate. Hat goes on in this epic dish. Shredded beef. Ooh, shredded beef. Carrots, onions, bell peppers, garlic, tomatoes, celery, olives, pimientos, capers, For the seasonings, it's full of oregano, cumin, paprika, allspice, and cloves. There's dry white wine in there too to enhance the ingredients' flavors even more. What we were? Fuck. Sounds amazing. Any flavor is available in some place. Yeah, I mean, somewhere around the world will cater for it, right? Come to my place and cook, please. I feel like we should hold the CASCon in a big kitchen and we all cook our food dishes. Wouldn't that just be Master Cass? Or Master... God, I'm thinking of a Master Chef pun that features Cass. Kessler Chef? Master Cass? Chef Cass? Cass Chef? I don't know. Something like that. Right, so we need to go to Twin Elms. Let's do it. And Cass has to gravy taste, and guess who made it? Ooh. Oh boy. Ooh. I don't like the idea of allowing people to make gravy that I have to eat, because I just feel like there's going to be so much horribleness that goes on there. Like, oh yeah, he has to eat this? Well, I'm just going to put dog shit in it. Maybe after I complete my physical therapy. Your program should be called The Gravy Show. Oh my god. Like The Grady Show? Okay, so we need to go to the gorge. I think they either said that the water levels had lowered or they'd risen, which would allow us to cross the gorge. I don't remember. Kessler's rapper name is Slim Gravy. Oh my god. That's almost as good as Sparks' pun from earlier. The thing is, though, Sparks was the first pun of the stream, and it really caught me by surprise. It really caught me by surprise. It is pretty good. Oh, is the construction finished now? It is indeedy. Only being able to rap about food. I don't think I could rap full stop, guys. I feel like that should be pinned. Go on then. Let's pin it. Let's get it pinned. Boom. Ooh, how long should it be pinned for? I think 20 minutes isn't enough. I think it should be pinned for 30 minutes. There we go. Boom. 2 years. 2 years of people coming into the stream and saying, why is this pinned? It just is, okay? Just is. It's an important message for the world. God, the idea of me still streaming in 2 years, do we think I can do it? Is it going to happen? 2 years from now? Me still on Twitch? Do you think? Is it possible? I don't know. I think my prediction is I'm either going to get cancelled before then for something terrible that I haven't done yet, but might do in the future. Or, I don't know, maybe I just sack it all off and move to Barbados. Pinned until Cass releases his first rap song? Holy fucking shit. I mean, could it not be said that sea shanties are the origin, or one of the origins, of rap music? In which case... Hey. I see what you're doing back there. You fucking stop flickering and you figure yourself out, okay? There we go. All good. Little bitch. Fucking sassing me. Fucking green screens. They're worse than teenagers. They sass you and they sass you and they sass you. And eventually they start working again. I'm getting sassed again, aren't I? Let me try and fix that. Maybe we can have Kessler sing the Dear Penis song with his guitar. Dear Penis? What the fuck is the Dear Penis? I have not heard of that one. Fuck, what is going on with this thing? Bear with me one sec, guys. Yeah. Come on, you son of a bitch. Fucking work. Still doesn't want to fucking work. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Never mind. So has something been posted in the Discord? I just got a pop-up. Holy fucking shit. Frey, you've done it again. Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore. You used to watch me shave. Now all you do is stare at the floor. Oh dear penis, I don't like you anymore. It used to be you and me, a paper towel and a dirty magazine. That's all we needed to get by. Now it seems things have changed. I think that you're the one to blame. Oh dear penis, I don't like you anymore. Now he sings, Dear Rodney, I don't think I like you anymore. Because when you get to drinking, you put me places I've never been before. It's not dear penis, it's dear penis. Dear. Well, I'm not from down south, so I wouldn't say dear. I would say dear. It's just my accent. That's some flowy lyrics. Yes, it certainly fucking is. Just swap Rodney with Kessler. Please don't. I'd rather you didn't. I do not want to be included in those lyrics. Thank you very much. Is this the way? Do you know the way? This must be the way, right? Fuck. What's this? I'm not prepared for battle. He arrives at last. Oh no. Leaden Key Wizard. Well. A woman in robes flanked by a group of armed savers. An armed group savors every word before whispering the next. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, that droops below her recessed chin. Wait, so her smile hangs off her face? Sounds like some Lovecraftian horror. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. Do I know you? Any last words? After all the effort you've mustered, it'd be a shame to end it quickly. If you don't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all, so therefore I will stay silent. The woman taps her foot on the damp ground. Nothing? She looks at her henchman. They shrug. She turns to you, her smile deformed into a scowl. You mocked the Leaden Key for the last time. Wait, so by not talking, I have somehow mocked her? My silence is an insult in of itself. Bitch. I've been watching too much Breaking Bad. I'm letting Jesse into my speech vocabulary. Time to end this. Yes, okay. This is my get pumped music. Let's do it. Let's maybe put it like there. Let's have you mark the dwarf boy. You go for the dwarf boy as well, of course. Let's puppet master. Could we puppet master her? Make her kill all her friends. That was dark and twisted. I apologize. Do that on you. You go for him. I will go for this one. Oh shit! These guys are somewhat tough. Yikes. Okay. Okay, but we're all good. We're all good. I think. I'm losing track of things very quickly here. Right, so you cannot be puppet mastered. So we need to do something else. Can't select you because you are confused. Kill her, please. Kill her. Kill her now. Flowy like the river of Tigris. Damn. It's like you are saying you're not worth speaking to her. Yeah, I just really, I verbally put her down without using any verbs or verbal communication whatsoever. Must have really stung. Let's get rid of you. Actually, no. Let's target you. Where is Itumak? Please get that one instead.
Hi.
Nice. Okay. Let's try Mind Blades. Boom. That was... I thought that was going to be a lot more difficult. I mean, it was somewhat challenging. It was an interesting little encounter. But I thought it was going to take a reload, honestly. Oh, fine after this. Girdle of Maeg Folk Might? Okay. Can I wear a girdle? Would a girdle look good on me? Possibly. Wait, where does a girdle come up? Is a girdle in armor? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Where the fuck's the girdle? I don't see the girdle. Where's the girdle? Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Mine is Spellbind, Jolting Touch, Shockproofed, Dead Man Stands. Let's keep Fulvano's boots. Oh shit, what boots is he wearing? Oh, stealthy. You know what, let's switch those out. And give those to Sigani. Imagine Jar Jar Binks being a spellcaster in Pillars of Eternity. It's hard to say the spells right with his dialect. I don't think I can do Jar Jar Binks. I don't think I can do Jar Jar Binks for two reasons. One, because I just actually cannot do the dialect, but two, because I don't think I could do the dialect without offending somebody irreprehensibly. Is that everything? That's it. Oh, skein bone. Skein bone's connected to the rock bone. Rock bone's connected to the cast bone. Spotted Stelgear? Fuck, there's a lot of spotted Stelgear. Fuck them up, guys. Come on. Oh my god. Elder Stelgear? I feel like I'm speaking Norwegian right now. Stelgear. Throw deer peni at them. Everyone knows that Stelgear's one weakness is deer peni. I love that the plural of peni that we're using is the plural of penis that we're using is peni. Oh god. Let's take the big boy down. Big boy needs knocked down a few pegs. Holy fucking shit. Yikes. Let's get another one of those out.
Yes.
And another one. Tank is taking quite a lot of damage. Fuck. Another one. Jesus Christ. Thank you, voices. Why will this not do the do? Let me try and sort the lighting out. That didn't sort the lighting out whatsoever. My God. Nope. Okay, we're good. No, we're not. Fuck my life. Fucking green screen. It's just gonna have to be a thing now, okay? I almost forgot these sounds were a thing. I think I had forgotten. And then as soon as I heard that, it all came rushing back to me. And if you sneeze, the green dots will be permanent on the screen. If I sneeze specifically in this direction. Stelgar tooth. Stelgar hide. Nice. We can make a jacket. Does this allow me to... It does. Elm Shore. Shit, I thought we were going to Twin Elms. Oh, I suppose maybe you have to take a boat up to Twin Elms, by the looks of it. I'm sure it is. Are we getting pretty close to the ending? I feel like that's what was said last time I streamed this. Like, oh, you're not very far from the ending. I feel like we're getting towards the end of the map. But then again, there is the DLC. In conversations, your main character does the talking, but companions may sometimes interject with their opinions and ideas. Don't I know it? Mouthy bastards. You need to finish the endless dungeon ASAP. We'll get like another level and then we'll head back down. Antelope. Let's stick to the roads. I feel like it's dangerous to go off the roads, right? It's nice and safe. Oh, yep. Definitely dangerous. It's dangaroos to steer. Oh, apparently it's dangaroos to stay on the road as well because that thing's blocking our way. Let's go this way instead. Boom. Everything is leaving us alone because we're staying to the road. This is interesting. Oh. Ah, shit. There I go, seeing dead people again.
Anyone suspected of treachery must be reported at once.
Theos, you son of a bitch.
Good, you have come. You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratom?
Yes, I have.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone. You were recruited from Kratom, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yavara.
Oh my god, the options. She was my mentor. I was in love with her. She and I were friends. We may have met a few times. She's my sister. No, we never met. No, we never met. Wow. With context, I feel like this would be much easier of a choice to make. Kill the antelope for its peni. Yeah, we're going for antelope peni. We're branching out from deer, okay? We're branching out from deer. Boy, oh boy, guys, what do we think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She was my mentor. I was in love with her. She and I were friends. We may have met a few times. She's my sister. No, we never met. No, we never met. I feel like maybe to add a little bit of conflict to my character's mind, to my character's backstory even, the woman that's a traitor. That apparently are we killing her? Maybe I was in love with her, and now we're gonna have to kill her, and therefore I'm gonna be conflicted. I was in love with her.
I see. And did she return the sentiment?
Kessler looks at the floor, depressed. No. Yes, of course she was.
I trust that you will snuff out this flame if it still burns. The gods do not take pity on traitors.
Oh, fuck you, Theos. Cockblock.
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand, Your Eminence. Dick. I fucking hate that guy. Kessler looks at the depressed floor, and it looks back, and it is sad. Where does this lead? Oh. Fair enough. Is there nothing else this way? I feel like this road must lead somewhere, right? Nope, just to the next map. Fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. Half song it is. 12 hours? Jeez. Well, we're at Twin Elms, right? So that's that quest complete. Fudge. The sound's gone. And now it's back. Boy, what's this? Zero has arrived, offering to sell you the Rebel's Call for 600 copper pieces. We'll take it. Don't know what it is, but we'll take it. Unique medium armor. Recovery speed minus 30%. Wary major spellbind armor of faith. Sure, it's only 600 copper. Have we finished making our little boobity-boob yet? 24 hours, yikes. Okay. I think I honestly might take some time off stream to finish constructing the keep, and maybe even do a few levels of the endless paths. Like, I feel like there's going to be some sort of story payoff at the end of the dungeons, at the end of the endless paths. So I'll probably, like, I'll leave the ending, but I feel like maybe I should try and get through a level or two off stream. Oh, Estremor, still. My name's not Estremor.
Tread carefully, Estremor.
Another fugitive from the burning city.
Wait, what?
The 6 tribes of Glenfaf welcome you to Twin Elms. Before you lies the Half-Song District. You are free to explore it, but do not let your feet stray into the other districts. Those are forbidden to the Estremorwan. Did he make that noise? Of course he didn't. Of course it was voices. Time off stream sounds like a bad idea. You think? What can you tell me about Twin Elms? The city is sacred to all Glenfaffins, as it is the place where our ancestors first encountered the Builders. Bob, first of his name, first of the Builders. Yes, that was a Bob the Builder reference. That fated meeting turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home among the Builders' relics. When the Builders commanded us to settle here, they allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. It is the only place in Glenfaf where this is permitted. So Sacred City is divided into 4 districts. Yeah, Twin Elms must be really fucking enormous for a city, because whereas like Deadfire is like a little spot on the map, Twin Elms is like a whole chunk of the map itself. Crazy. Old Song, the site of our temples, Elms Reach, home of the Delumgan and Druids, and the Burial Isle, which is the most sacred place in the city. I'd like to hear about the Half-Song. This is Half-Song. It's a place where Glenfaffins and Estremorwan may gather
together. It's also the site of the Passage of the Six, where our tribal leaders, the Anamfafa, meet. He points to a large round building at the other end of the district. That way is the market. Guard your purse there. No one bargains like a Glenfaffin, and if you need a place to stay, follow the fence to the east. There you'll find the way to the Celestial Sapling. Which temples lie in Oldsong? There is Noonfrost, which is dedicated to Rimergand. A group of pale elves from the frozen Southlands arrived not too long ago to oversee it. There is also the Nest, a temple of Hylia, and Gallowayne's Moor, a den of beasts dedicated to the hunter god. The route to the burial isle also lies that way. What about Elms Reach? There lies Tir Evron, one of the only towers of the builders still in perfect condition. 2 great elm trees twine around it. Even the mightiest works of the gods protect the works of the builders. 2 Delemgan sisters dwell there now. The Hall of Warriors stands at the other end of the district. Rumour has it that Anamfaf Simok of Free Tusk Stelgier is there now. Please, start talking English. I can't understand what you're saying. Elms Reach is also where the druids keep their halls. There are the Ovates of the Golden Grove and the Effic Nul of Bloodsands. Many shudder at the brutal sacrifices of the Effic Nul, but High Ovate Arona is just as powerful in her own way. I wish I knew what any of that meant. Do you know anything about the burial isle? It's the place where our Anam Fafa are laid to rest among stones placed by the builders. They say the souls of some of the Anam Fafa linger there still. The way lies through Oldsong. It is the holiest place in all of Twin Elms. That's all I wanted to know about the city. Why is it forbidden to enter the remaining districts? So it's a sacred city. Okay. So basically, it's just sacred. So they don't allow outsiders. So I need to get permission from one of the tribal leaders. I'll keep your words in mind. Can I talk to... No, can't talk to the animal. Frey is here. Yeah, Selby, have you been gone this whole time?
Twin Elms.
Did you miss Frey
I've never
arriving?
been this far into Air Glanfath before.
Oh, concerned people? What are you concerned about? I assure you, they saw the man break into Tir Evron, and all undressed in thick furs appears immersed in conversation. He locks his hands together to emphasize his point. I speak true, he commanded strange powers, they claim. I bet it was fucking Theos. Another foreigner. Did he look like this one?
Many
Rude.
blessings, traveler.
What is it, Estramore? Tell me about the man you speak of. A strange man. A foreigner broke into Tir Evron, the tower under the giant elms. Estramorwin cannot walk the grounds of Elms Reach. Why was he allowed to pass? This one was unseen. He wielded a strange power we now know. Wait, what? I think I missed that. Work meeting? Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. I forget that, like, because I have today off does not mean that everybody else in the world has today off. Oh, God. Ooh. Life is difficult. Well, I'm going to jump off. Need to marinate the meat for tomorrow's ramen. See you, Kess and everyone. Nice to see you out. Nice to see you. Enjoy the cooking. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Until then, goodbye for now. More importantly, you missed the deer peni talk. I like to think that the deer peni talk was going on exclusively in chat and saw very little mention from me. Is there enough for me? I honestly thought that was in response to deer peni. But no, seeing that it was in response to what Nicaea said, that makes much more sense. What is it with Cass? This wasn't me this time, honestly. Scroll up in chat and you will see them just begin to start talking about deer peni. Cass needs some kind of... Oh, heart emoji? There you go. If you missed that, then nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I loved when I used to have the time to make emojis. I don't these days. Elfwin Winterwolf, who's... Oh, actually there. I thought they were invisible. Antelope Companion. Oh, that's stealing. That's a no-no. But we can look. We can look, we just can't touch. Is that right? I think that's how strip clubs work, right? You can look, but you can't touch. At least the classy ones. Oh. Veldraxis, hello there. Good day to you. I hope you're well. It's okay, I'll screenshot that. No, please don't. Wait, what is that? What's that link to? Voices. How's it going? Veldraxis, it's going pretty damn well. Pretty damn well. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, or if you celebrate Christmas, that is, and a Happy New Year. But yeah, I'm back into the Strimstrams. Well, for now. Strimstrams are going to be a little bit volatile is the wrong word, but kind of just based on my schedule at the minute, which is rather hectic. Let me see. What's this? Imperial Herbal Restaurant Review. The only place you'll find deer penis in a soup. Deer penis soup in Singapore. Is this an actual, like, Singapore dish? Deer penis soup? Good God. Well, oh my God. Yep, that can't be shown on stream. Holy fucking shit. Won't the real Slim Gravy please stand up? Oh my God. You haven't been streaming over the holidays, New Year's, right? Yeah, Veldraxis, I haven't streamed since Christmas Eve. I streamed on the 24th, and then I took some time off. I still basically am in the period of me taking some time off, but I decided I wanted to do a couple streams this week. Next week, I'm not so sure. I might get a stream in next week, but I'm in like a trial period with the job that I'm working. So I'm kind of dedicating all my time to work at the minute, which means less time to stream. But once we've passed through the trial period, I'll be back to regular streams, I think. What's this? Oh, Jesus, that's even more horrific than I intended for it to be. Yikes. I genuinely look like I have some sort of deficiency. Well, that's a good old screenshot. He's no longer a true nerd. He prioritizes life over gaming. It's not even life. It's just like the hopes of one day being able to afford a roof over my head that isn't with family. Can you remove the background from it? I probably could, yeah. I probably could. I'm not sure I want to. Maybe I'll actually make an emote for that at some point. Although with that being said, I don't know if I have any emote slots left. I think it's down to bits at this point. Why have I lost music? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there is the Passage of the Six. There is the Half-Song Market. There is the Glenfaffen Home. I'm assuming they're both both Glenfaffen Homes. So we can't go there. We can't go there. Can't go there. So we can't go to any of the other districts right now. Do you need a deer penis emote? I don't know. Do I need a deer penis emote? Is deer penis going to be such a regular thing on the streams that I need to get an emote for it? It's okay. You can replace the well then one or the pure filth one. I like the pure filth one. I like pure filth. Ooh. Let's save the game. Pills? I've taken them. Frey. I've been keeping my, I've had to be very, very on the ball with my pills as of late. Because if I forget to take them in the morning, then I won't be able to take them until like 10 o'clock at night. So I've had to be really on the ball with that. Fuck! I did, for fucking bastard bollocks bitch. I did not realize what I was doing there. I fucking clicked steal. Let's reload. Fucking hell. It's not even that much of an issue because I can just... oh, fuck. Where's it at? I can just reload the save that we just made, but geez, it's just a ball ache. But yeah, I am in a routine. It's working, I think. There's been like 1 day, maybe 2 days in the past like 2 weeks that I've forgotten to take my pills. But it's manageable. It's okay. It's all good. The rains have run their course and trade has returned. Or what? Does that mean the waters have dropped on the river? Protector. Is that your name or your... May starlight guide you, foreigner? Thank you. It's the nicest thing anyone's said to me since I got here. Close to the ending now? Really? Is that why I need to hurry up and finish the Endless Paths? Not Centaur? Muffalo? Oh my god. It's pretty cool. What, the ending's pretty cool? I'm looking forward to it. I do want to try and get as much done before I can't do any more, though. So I think... I don't know. I might do what I said earlier, which is getting some of the Endless Paths done off stream and then saving the end of the Endless Paths for the stream. And we do have the DLC to do, the White March, but I believe that can be done after the end of the game, right? Like after we've completed the game. Mazden. Is that Mads Mikkelsen?
Estremore.
Some food for your travels? I hold here many delicious cheeses and fresh fruit. Mads Mikkelsen, I would buy fresh fruit and cheese from you any time of the day. Ooh, but tell me about your trade first. My life is simple and makes a poor tale. I tend the gardens and my herd, and my family picks this delicious fruit you see behind me. The gods have been kind. Let me see what we've got. Oh, it literally is just okay, never mind. But I can't... Can I sell him my... Grain is just worthless. Why is grain so worthless? Apparently beer is also worthless. What's after Pillars of Eternity, then? We need a Hat of Wonder where we put in all the games you've agreed to play. What is after Pillars of Eternity? I think some short-form games for a little while, because I don't want to dive into another long-form game if I'm only able to get like 1 or 2 streams in a week, tops. Ideally, I'd like to, well, irregular streams as well. I'd like to be able to say, we're going to play this game, and we're going to do it like 2 times a week, and we'll do it every week. You know, near enough. So probably just some variety streams for a little while, until I get dealt with at work. Let's get rid of that. There's a lot of stuff that I've kept hold of which I don't think I really need to, but I can't bring myself to sell. Ripple Sponge. Yes, you are correct, people. I am a hoarder. I like to hoard things. Anything that's blue, I like to hoard. Anything that's yellow, you better believe I like to hoard. One day I'll find a use for all this stuff, but until then, I like to hoard. Time to send Kess more indie games? Should I have a look right now what I've got in my library and what I might play next? Baldur's Gate 3 will be released before Cass finishes Pillars 1? No, it won't. I'm pretty close to the ending, right? Like, and Baldur's Gate 3 isn't coming out till, like, Q3? The violins, the music is really good in Pillars. It is. It's incredible. Really good. It's just a nice, balanced soundtrack. It's nothing, you know, out of this world, but it's not boring. It just fills the background nicely. Still has White Marches to do. I do. I don't know how long White Marches is, but I can't imagine it would be as long as the main campaign. How is the music in Baldur's Gate 3? Ooh, I do like the music in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I'm hoping there's going to be an even wider array of music in the final release. Just to change things up a bit. I'm always amazed by how rich RPG merchants are. They can buy your entire stash almost regardless of what you're selling. I feel like that's the case in most RPGs, but then there's the flip side of it as well, isn't there? Where like you go in with like one item and you're like, I'd like to sell you this item. And they're like, I don't have enough gold on me to buy this. And you're like, okay, I'll just take everything in the shop. Oh, jeez. Wonderful. Oh. You've taken what I've sold you and you're now selling it at inflated prices? Wow, wow, wee wah. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, when they are poor, it's more realistic, but very frustrating. Yeah, like, I feel like the Elder Scrolls does, like, the whole thing of, like, them being poor and you having to be careful with what you actually want to sell or buy. Whereas, like, CRPGs, like, for instance, well, CRPGs and games that imitate CRPGs, like Pillars, obviously, I feel like these are much more in the route of like, we'll buy whatever you want, we've got all the gold in the world. I tried once in the supermarket explaining to them that I have 2 apples and a pair of leather gloves I drive my car with, but they didn't buy shit. Yeah, if only we could go back to a barter system in day-to-day life, right? Alahi handles all the trades, I'm just her apprentice.
Estramore.
Stop calling me that, I feel like it's a derogatory word. I'm not a fan. Welcome, foreigner. Welcome. Stop calling me foreigner. Can you not just call me Kess? My name's Kess, okay? God. You fucking horrible people. Her forearms splotched by green and blue stains wiggle out of her hanging sleeves like caterpillars out of ripe fruits. Yikes. I've got what you seek. Always. Come see. We're here to help you, foreigner. Yes, we are. The Fisher Crane tribe serves your people. She sounds kind of dodgy. Unguents, potions, tinctures. If you seek it, I have it, always. Okay, let's see what you've got. Show me what you've got. I haven't really been focusing on potions at all. Haven't done a lot of crafting either, have I? I played Graveyard Keeper a little while ago. The vendors only buy specific things they are interested in. E.g., can only sell metals to the blacksmith. It's realistic, but actually sounds pretty cool. I wish that more games had that sort of feature, honestly. I feel like it's nice being able to sell everything to everyone, but like that added sort of depth of realism. I don't know, I think I would enjoy that. Your bartering skill is too low. Right. Does anyone have anything?
Hail, Estramore.
May I see your wares? Okay, here we go. Wow, that's expensive. I was hoping to find something that we could put on a dare. I think this might be it, you know. Restore moderate endurance. That looks like it should be put on a... Maybe I should buy this for a dare. He said while having 30k in cash and 50k in items. Yeah, but I need that money for a rainy day. When you're high level, you can go naked into the store, steal their entire stock, and sell it back to them. I wish I could get to that level. I mean, I'd probably keep my clothes on regardless, but being able to do the latter bit. I would recommend Graveyard Keeper overall. It's like Stardew Valley, but deeper gameplay. I like Stardew. I haven't played it in a long time now, but I enjoy it. I think the thing with Stardew that I like, though, is the like the all the different NPCs and like the relationship mechanic and things like that. Like sometimes it's nice to just go off and play a game that has like it has the gameplay of like a farm sim or whatever. But you can also just go off and build yourself a nice little house and have a family and kids and whatnot and like a dog and just, you know, like there's that element to it as well. Oh. How does being naked factor into that scenario? I think that's what puts his bartering skill up, right? So no clothes, boost your stats. Boom. Great minds think alike, Frey. I knew it would boost your bartering skill. I'm going to buy that for a dare. What else might I buy? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, it puts your intellect up. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. Probably going to sell some stuff as well, actually. Ooh, dragon egg. Can I? Oh no, it's just for potions. Never mind. Ebony spider figurine. Oh, okay, so it summons spiders to fight for you. I want a game where there are more creative ways of building relationships with NPCs aside from giving them a single turnip every day. Yeah, I've always enjoyed games where there's either a companion relationships or there's relationships with like NPCs in general where you can either, you know, you can become friends with people or you can like go further than that or whatever. I don't know. I think there's just something. It's like it's another part of the game of games that is quite fulfilling, I suppose. If you're a male, nakedness also boosts the bounty on your head. Oh god, yeah, public streaking. It's certainly a criminal offense. Let me see. Is that all? Okay, let's sell him some of our shit. I prefer RPG companion relationships where it's built on choices. Yeah, yeah. Dragon Age and the Old Republic. Yeah, Dragon Age is good for it. The Old Republic, also very good for it. Very good for it. I want to say that, like, technically I played through the Sith Lords first, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and then I went back and played KOTOR 1. So I think the first like romanceable companion that I ever encountered in my life, I think was probably the Handmaiden, whose real name is, I feel like I know it, but I want to look it up just to make sure that I know it. Because I think I might be remembering a name from one of the Star Wars books that I've read rather than the actual character's name. Let's see. Oh god, this is just like a strategy wiki. Nope. I need like an actual. Yep, I was right. Okay. It is Brianna. There were two names in my head. One was Brianna, and the other. Let's figure out where this name's from, actually. Yeah. Okay. So Brianna was one name that I had in my head. The other was Etain Termuken or Termuken. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've only ever read it, so I've not heard it said. But I think it's Etain Termuken, who is a character from the Republic Commando book series. But I was fairly certain it was Brianna. I do think Alistair was probably my first. Yeah, it was Brianna for me, and then it would have been Bastila, and then Dragon Age. Here's the thing with Origins, okay? My gut and my heart told me to go with Liliana because redhead. But I had to go with Morrigan because I just thought that the story-wise, it was going to be a better choice, you know? I thought it was going to lead to something, and lo and behold, I was correct when I continued playing the other games. Let's get rid of all these. My god, I have a lot of hats. I have a large collection of hats and wares for you to buy, sir. What are these? Initiate's hoods. Okay. Lots of hoods, lots of hats, lots of helmets. My god. I do not know where I've been keeping these. Gee whiz. I should really have had everyone kitted out in a hat. Kess married the girl his parents picked rather than his true love. Oh boy. Are you the Hatter? I am the Hatter. I am the Mad Hatter. Oh, isn't it obvious? Yeah, maybe I need to go back and do a... Oh. The thing is, my sort of canon playthrough now, I feel like that sets me up quite well for Dreadwolf, but then again, what if rather than doing my canon playthrough for Dreadwolf, what if I... Oh boy. What if I went ahead and I made all the choices that I truly believe to be my choices, such as Liliana over Morrigan? Maybe that would be the true playthrough. Mad hater. Kess is just a hater, not a hatter. I don't hate. I'm a man of love, not violence. You know, make love, not war. And all that hippy dippy bullshit. Maybe the fact that I'm calling it hippy dippy bullshit isn't a good sign. It makes me seem disingenuous. I'll keep that. Get rid of that and that and that. Oh, boy. So much shit that I should have been selling that I just couldn't bring myself to sell, guys. But now we're getting towards the end game. I feel like I need to sell everything. Build up my reserves. Is it possible to just get so much money in the game that you can pay to get to the end? Like hire a little army of mercenaries to just waltz you right to the end game? Hey, Theos! Oh boy, how weird seeing you here. Oh, is it just you? Oh, I brought an army of like 3,000 mercenaries. Boom. No, go with Cannon. Morrigan is way cooler. Oh, but it's not about who's cool. It's about true love. And, you know, redheads. Yikes. Oh shit, I missed a page. Oh my god. There's so much shit in my inventory. And it's all worthless. Like I've sold like a ridiculous amount of stuff and it's only got me like 8,000 copper. Oh jeez. The economy is broken in... Ooh, didn't want to sell that. The economy is broken in the world of pillars. If you would choose Liliana as your love interest, would you still do the deal with Morrigan? Probably not, because I wouldn't want to do that to Liliana. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that to Liliana. But I don't know. I suppose I would have to think about it as I play the game. It's a hard decision to make. Okay, we're at the maximum amount. Yep. She does not take no for an answer. I could just palm Alistair off on her, right? Like, Alistair, go get some. Go on, boy, go get some. As aggressively as possible. Defiance Bay Commoner, what the fuck are you doing here? Well, I don't get why people would go from Defiance Bay to, like, this place. Like, that. It seems so much different. Tamra?
Hail, Estramor.
This tall woman is clad in furred hides. She sells a sharp, dark-eyed gaze on you. I hold here the best hides in Earglan Faff. Hides so thick the Stelgar cannot claw through. Boots so supple they will smother the sound of your steps. Jesus Christ, you should be a romantic poet. May I see your wares? Then here, look upon the bounty of our hunter... Wait, look upon the bounty our hunters have provided us. Oh. Yeah, it's great if you're a barbarian. Is it better than what I'm wearing? No. No, it is not. But it is only light armor. Oh boy, yeah, it is only light armor. I'm not going to answer that. You should have explored all endings by yourself. Wait, what? Not going to answer what? What did I ask? I'm not sure what the problem is. If Morrigan was male and had made the same deal with the main character, the game would have been cancelled. Fair enough. Here we go. I meant that each option, no, yes, Alistair, etc., leads to a oh yeah, no, I know that. I know that the options that you choose lead to slightly different endings. I haven't played through them all. I think the options that I've gone with are low gain, myself, and no. I don't think I've ever actually put Alistair in that situation. You mean the baby deal? That would that have worked in reverse? Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't think it would have even worked, right? Because it relies on it's the male that is saved in the arrangement, not the female. I was trying not to spoil too much. Maybe not everyone finished the game yet. Yeah, I feel like it's been out long enough now that it's like that it's fairly safe to talk about, right? Like, put it this way, guys, if you haven't finished Dragon Age Origins yet, how long has it been out for? Like over 10 years now? Like 14 years, something like that? I don't know. If you haven't finished it yet, cover your ears, because we're gonna talk major spoilers. I think we're okay. I think most people that wanted to play it have played it. Oh, shit. I thought I crashed the game by opening the map before loading. But yeah, I have to be honest. If somebody hasn't played it yet, I envy them. Yeah, playing it for the first time, right? I kind of like the low gain as a Grey Warden choice. I think it's just like... And it was only after playing with that choice in Inquisition where I was like, oh, this was actually a good choice. Because it kind of made like a whole redemption arc for Logain, I thought. It was an interesting playthrough, put it that way. Doesn't Alistair leave then? Yes, he does leave. He does leave the party. I can't remember if he can still be king. I don't think he can be. I think it just has to be Logain's daughter that becomes king if Logain becomes a Grey Warden. I think without him dying, there's no possibility for joint rule. Oh, here we go. I would never choose Logain over my darling, only death.
Estramor.
Oh my god, stop calling me that! I'll tell you what I want. I want to be referred to by my name and not some sort of word that probably means like horrible foreigner or something like that. Careful, this woman's young for an elder and looking to prove herself, I think. Oh, great. Oh, jeez. Getting big old throwbacks to Wheel of Time here. I want to visit the other districts of Twin Elms. No, I'm looking for a person who passed through the city. Oh, but do I want to tell her that? Maybe I just leave it as I want to visit the districts and then I can go find it myself. Funny point about Dragon Age Origins. They have 2 bisexual characters in the game. The female is all spiritual and the male is all physical. Stereotypical. Wait, which characters are those? Liliana is one. Who's the male? The male option. It's not Alistair, is it? Oh, Zevran. Of course. That makes so much sense. Yeah, Zevran. How could I forget? I'd actually totally forgotten about Zevran there. She's looking for a sugar daddy. I hate Loghain and How. My first character in Dragon Age Origins was a human noble. Yeah, I think the human noble background makes Loghain and How just like complete and utter villains that are irredeemable. But at the same time, like I hate How, but I have to say, getting Loghain to join the Wardens, still a good story option, I thought. For fuck's sake, gonna have to replay Dragon Age Origins now, ain't I? That's how it works, hacks, okay? We talk about these things on stream and then you guys just lose all your free time to video games as a result of the conversation. How can I remember such details from a game I played years ago, but I keep forgetting my wallet when I leave the house? That's how it works. You know, your brain can only hold so much stuff. You need to, you prioritize what's important to you. Dragon Age Origins is more important than the wallet. Okay. So I want to visit the other districts of Twin Elms.
There are reasons we don't let you Estramoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Sagani, are you sure she's young for an elder? Because she sounds fucking ancient. She sounds older than than Lady Webb, you know, the old lady that was like ancient that we were trying to, you know, seduce. She sounds older than her. Maybe she just has an old voice. Maybe. Has something happened recently? More than I care to think about. Burying your head in the sand. We've all been there.
Looters have grown bolder at the sites of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city. And every week, the 3 Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anolfane children.
I'm guessing Anolfane means Hollowborn. Or we can just bully Cass into playing it next. Would you guys really want me to play Dragon Age Origins when it's probably going to be a given for the time being that I can only get like 1 or 2 streams in a week and I might not even get in a stream every week? You know, like if I'm going to play something like that, I think we would all enjoy it more if I could just play it like to a set schedule every week. Cass is not brave enough to play it again. What, to play Origins again? I mean, I was thinking I might play it off stream. Your voice is very soothing while I'm playing RimWorld. It's really good background noise. You know something, Blade? I'm starting to think that, you know, I've heard that phrase before. I've heard that phrase before. Hearing that makes me suspicious. Hound as companion or riot? Okay. Suddenly you feel the presence of someone else in the hall. The Anam and Faf continues to glare at you. But something has stepped out of her skin. It reaches... Oh, wait. Fuck, is Theos in her?
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the
No,
city
maybe not.
is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamthoth Shemak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today.
Shemak.
He would not be so kind as I.
Why does that name ring a bell? Oh. I see dead people again. Furwilt? A vision of an Orlan man appears near Bethwill. He has the same green-brown fur and hazel eyes as she does. Help me reason with them, he points behind you. Turning, you see the ghostly shapes of 5 other Anamfatha. Another Orlan with tawny fur and a scarred face, a frowning dwarf, a black-furred Orlan, there's a lot of Orlans, and 2 elves. You're angry about something, I hear it in your voice, what is it? Are the outrages I listed for you not enough? Trouble brews and none of it is my choosing. Oh shit, we're not. She thought we were talking to her. The spectral Orlan takes another step from her, setting his foot down with a slow, heavy motion. Tendrils of essence strain between them, and he grimaces and leans forward, as if struggling against a gale. The angry Anamphaf winces. War! The spectral Orlan's voice is a rasping croak. They've headed for war. Remind them of Furwilt's warning. Does Furwilt's warning mean anything to you? Furwilt's soul image gasps. Taut threads of essence tug at him, drawing him back to the Anamphaf. He looks up at you again. I tried to tell them the Builder's souls have touched even the Estremorwen.
You'd better explain yourself.
The Builder's souls have touched it. I'm just going to repeat what he said. The Builder's souls have touched even the Estremorwen. Fuck.
There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galuth on Anums, a watcher of souls.
Oh, okay, a watcher. Furwilt tried to warn the other tribes about something. What was it?
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamphaf of our tribe then. When the Estremoric farmers defiled the Builder's monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamphatha to patience, but louder, angrier voices prevailed. Feralt believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the Builders as we do. He also believed the Builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations, and you can see where we are today.
After 2 wars with the Deerwood, his warning is more relevant than ever.
While Feralt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
Oh shit, here we go again. An image of a polished Ardra cube flashes in your mind. So I've seen this before. I saw this earlier on. There is writing on the sides, but the image is too faint for you to read it. The Anamphaf turns away from you and looks at the ground, gnawing a pointed claw. You can't change the past, but your choices now still matter. Yes, that is the problem.
Another Estremor came through here a few days ago, and, well, letting him through was a mistake. One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estremoran. One that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
That sounds like the man I came here to stop.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar Twin Elms from Estremoran to protect the ancient places that the Builders left behind. The Builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
You again see the polished Ardra cornerstone in your mind. This time the image is clearer. Each face of the stone is inscribed with a phrase you know by heart. You feel your lips form the words. A gift from the builders of civilization to the guardians of their legacy. May the guardians watch the door while the builders keep the key.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
So I can enter the rest of the city?
Very well. The city is yours to explore.
Jesus. Okay then.
Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elms Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
the meantime, I shall be here to assist you. Okay, farewell. Right, yes, 1,000 times yes, I would have given up the Lich Path playthrough for Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, it's just I don't want to do a playthrough of a game like that and for there to potentially be like a week or even 2 weeks between streams, you know what I mean? Like if I'm going to play a game like that, I want to do it in one sort of consistent playthrough. Blade says, really? That means your voice is popular. Have you done voice acting, or maybe you've done some songs? I have done some songs. Not done voice acting. Besides from, well, a little bit of voiceover here and there. There's a simple mod that allows the pup as an extra companion, and thus not missing the banter anymore. Yes, I will be running with that mod. I think I looked at it, or looked at that, and it doesn't adjust gameplay difficulty. Yeah, I don't think it does adjust the gameplay difficulty. I think you basically just get an extra companion without difficulty adjustments. But then again, you could always, I feel like you can, actually I might be misremembering, but I feel like you can adjust, no you can't. There are set difficulty options and I don't think you can adjust them or customize them, can you? It's been a while. Okay, so I feel as though we must need to find, oh no, we need to go do that. Okay. Right. Let me just exit out of here. Oh. Well, I think tomorrow I'm gonna continue this, I think. I don't think there's anything else that I want to dive into. I think I kind of just want to power through and finish off Pillars before I move on to anything else. The Baldur's Gate playthrough that I did on stream, I don't even think I'm going to bother chopping up the VODs and putting them on YouTube, purely because I'm not going to be able to finish that playthrough because the updates came out and I don't really want to roll back updates to continue. So yeah, I think Shriek the Third has died a horrible death by update, as the save file will now be unplayable. So I think we'll probably stick to Pillars until I get Pillars done. And then, like I said, we'll... Ooh, I'm clicking things on my watch. And then, like I said, we'll move on to some more variety things for a little while. And then once I'm able to get to the point where I can have a more consistent streaming schedule, then I will start doing some more long-form playthroughs again. You could download a different mod for adjusting the difficulty. I think it was called Increased Difficulty Mod or something like that. Does that offer like customizable options for the difficulty, as opposed to just like raising the difficulty above what it is in the base game? Too much effort. Okay, guys. So, I think I'm gonna call it here. Oh, and head off for the day. I will be back tomorrow. Might try and do a longer one tomorrow. I think it's weird coming back to streaming after a while because it almost feels like you have to build the streaming muscles back up, I suppose. I remember when I used to do like 7-hour streams. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I did it. Because like 4 hours in, I'm a tired boy today. I'm a tired boy. But I don't know. I'll probably just get like a good night's rest tonight. I mean, today was the first day off, so tomorrow I'll hopefully have a bit more energy. And we'll try and do a longer stream, maybe like 5 hours, something like that. And then I'm taking Saturday for myself. Next week, I think I have Wednesday, Thursday off next week. I might be wrong. I'll have to double check. But if I do, then I'll try and get like a stream in on one of those days. And then we'll take it as it comes after that. I will be posting in the Discord like little updates to say when I'm streaming. It just won't be quite as regular as it was prior to Christmas. But that should only be for a little while. I don't plan on going anywhere, guys. I'm still going to be streaming. And like I have stated a million times over, honestly, guys, don't feel Don't feel pressured to monetarily support the channel or sub or anything like that. Once I can get back to a consistent schedule, that's when you guys can feel free to do that. But for the time being, we're going to take it as it comes. But I am looking forward to getting back to regular streams and doing some more games like this. Or should I say this? There we go. But yeah, once this is done, we'll maybe do High on Life or something like that. Something that's a little bit more short form. Because I don't think High on Life is supposed to be an enormous game. We'll maybe do a few other things as well. And then once the work schedule is a bit more reasonable, and I'm doing less 12-hour shifts or just working less days a week, then we will get some more long-form games in. But either way, guys, thanks for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you hit the follow button so you know when I go live. Make sure that you join the Discord if you have not, so that way you can stay up to date on when I'm going live and what I'm going to be doing, as well as keeping in touch with the rest of the community, of course. We have the YouTubes, which you can go and check out. There is music on there. There are channel VODs on there. All sorts of good stuff, so feel free to do that. And until next time, guys, keep on keeping on. Stay safe, be happy, and of course, goodbye for now. Goodbye. Boop.